Casting its management staff or any advertisers. Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Greg.
Yes?
All your little stories you tell about your life.
Yes.
It's so darn interesting. You ought to write a book.
Well, thank you very much. In fact, my Florida magazine wanted something focused on St. Patrick's Day. So I wrote one called How I Became a St. Patraphobe. And it goes back to Chicago. The last year I lived there, I had always, you got the Macy's Parade in New York. L.A. has the Rose Parade. Chicago owns St. Patrick's Day. They dye the freaking river green. Even though it is normally green, it's really green on St. Patrick's Day. And the parade is long and spectacular, to say the least. And when I was a little kid, I used to think, God, I would love to be in that parade sometime, a big shot. Mm-hmm. Mayor Daley, the whole 9 yards. Mm-hmm. So the last radio station I worked for in Chicago, surprised it was like middle of February, said, guess what? We're in the parade this year. And we thought it was going to be the opportunity of a lifetime. A guy named Don Cox, who I later worked with in Florida, he was the big shot on the staff. He says, hey, I got traded someplace on the near north side. Let's all go get some cool clothes. So he shared his trade with us, and we all got really cool outfits. I had bell-bottom jeans with a brand new, it was great. So St. Patrick's Day comes, and you can never know. St. Patrick's Day, it could be snowing, it could be 80 degrees in Chicago. It's that capricious, the weather. Well, that day, it's cold, but it's still St. Patrick's Day. Parade starts at 11 in the morning, and we meet at the radio station, and the boss walks in and says, by the way, your outfits are over there, pointing to a stack of boxes in the corner. And we said, what outfits? Because we thought they had the station call letters spelled in white and green carnations. They spent $10,000 to arrange this float. They wanted the jocks on there. So we thought all we got to do is look cool, which was easy for all of us to do.
And your bell-bottoms and paisley shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We opened up the boxes. He made us wear elf costumes.
Leprechaun.
Elf costumes. And I did have to wear green leotards for that.
Oh, please tell me there's a photo of that somewhere.
With turned-up shoes. Elf shoes. And it's 38 degrees and windy. And this parade, all of a sudden, this goes from the fulfilled dream of a lifetime to the nightmare on State Street. Because this parade takes forever. So we all get on the float, dressed in these ridiculous, with a hat with a big feather, the whole 9 yards. Red collar around the green. I looked like Jiminy Cricket turned into a hippie. And there's 6 of us. We get on the float. We each have a look. I'm in the middle on the right side. At least I get to go by Mayor Daley's reviewing stand.
Did anybody else have a problem with this?
We were all like freaking out because he never told us. I think that's why he deliberately said you're gonna have to wear an elf outfit. This is the cool radio guy thing to do.
Probably if he'd said that earlier, never have happened. Last minute.
Yeah. So, and then the parade. We're like towards the back of this thing, and we're crawling down State Street in this cold weather. Cox is passing around a flask full of bourbon. We're all getting hammered, as the parade's going down.
It's a drunk leprechaun.
Drunken leprechauns prancing around a radio stage. And by the time we got to Mayor Daley's reviewing stand, I am on this float, grinding my knees together so I don't wet my pants in front of the mayor of Chicago. And St. Patrick's Day has never been the same since.
We're manly men, we're men in tights. Yes! We roam around the forest looking for fights. Oh! We're men.
I hate St. Patrick's Day.
Men in tights. We rob from the rich and give to the poor, that's right. We may look like pansies, but don't get us wrong or else we'll bite your lights.
Look, it's a gay stick.
We're men in tights, tights. Always on guard, defending the people's rights. When you're in a fix, just call for the men in tights. We're bunch.
Calling all stations. stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Happy St. Patrick's Day on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV. It's happy hour with me, your gracious, occasionally truculent host Greg Boudel, my co-host Pamela Dubuque. It's Tuesday, so the great Warhawk is here.
And here
And those of you watching on YouTubes, you're in for a treat to see the master thespian with us.
You be licking me chapeau, do you? I'm fitting for the occasion.
You know, I would love the fact that we could celebrate any holiday with you, and you have an accent
Yeah.
And a hat.
and a routine.
Always in
I have
character.
a collection of holiday hats. I have a turkey hat for Thanksgiving. I have multiple Santa hats. I have a lot of Santa hats. I have a Valentine's hat. I have a 4th of July hat. So the closer we get to the 4th of July, I'll be bringing in more and more of those. We'll try to get some that are the semi-sesquicentennial, or whatever this thing is we're about to have.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, we have our first call. We'll just grab it. Let's be daredevils today.
Okay.
Don't mush your hair.
Hey!
Hey, good afternoon. Who's joining the show?
Sweet Pea.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello, Sweet Pea. How you
Hey,
be?
Greg Bedell.
Yes.
I wanted to ask about an old ghost from your past.
Okay.
Oh,
Susan Woody.
she's still alive. She's not dead.
No. Well,
She's not dead
not a
yet.
ghost like that, just a memory.
Hey.
But how is she doing?
Fine, as far as I know.
Yeah, Sweet
My
Pea.
grandma and I.
She
I
seems to
remember
thrive
my
when she's
grandma-
not with me, so it's just the
Yeah,
way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet Pea.
remember
She and I were in a
Grandma-
production of Oklahoma just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember my grandma and I listening to your show when you and Susan Woody and, my mom, grandma, and I will be in the radio, sitting on the table listening to you and Susan Woody.
Those were great days.
Yes, sir. Well, tell her I said a fan said howdy do.
Will do. Thank you for the memory. Appreciate it. There's just something about that topic that brings that to mind. I can't say.
Yeah.
What is happening in the news today? I've been looking. I really am getting to be a total newsophobe.
Hey, guess what? Nancy Guthrie is still missing.
Oh.
Can I ask a question with all due respect?
Yes.
How does this missing woman become the literal obsession of the news from coast to coast?
Because
And then, well, enough time has passed, so now we don't have to really pay much attention to this story anymore. That sheriff out there is a jackass, probably an elected Democrat, which would explain the bizarre comportment on this case.
I'm more concerned about the military guy from New Mexico.
Yes, that's a story. Actually, we should look into that, Pamela. That's right up in your wheelhouse
Yeah.
with the, stuff that he had access to. The Air Force Base, the aliens.
But I think it's akin to what the media does. They have this little flashy light, and they want to direct people's attention towards the flashy light and away from the things that they should be concerned about. So Nancy Guthrie was a very convenient distraction.
Yeah.
Of course, her connection with her daughter. If she didn't have that connection, nobody would care.
Yeah, because there's something like 30,000 missing people every day.
Yeah.
And one is really no more important than the other. In fact, a lot of them are kids, and we should really be concerned about that.
Yep. Yep.
But let's not. Let's just keep DHS off the job. And yeah, I look today. There's a story. Schumer is indicating that they're ready to end the shutdown of DHS.
Yeah, but the problem is they're going to have to hire back those TSA people who quit their jobs.
I don't think they're going to hire him back. I think they
No, they're not
probably
gonna come
went on
back.
to.
I wouldn't want to. And if I've gone without a paycheck for a month, I'm like,
No.
no, screw you. I'm going to find a job somewhere else.
And the only reason you're not getting a paycheck is because there's one political party that uses you as pawns.
Yep.
And when is everybody going to wake up to this? With the situation in Iran and everything else, and Trump's taking hits over this, left and right. And I'm certainly hoping and praying it plays out the way he has told us from the get-go. That strait needs to be open. Gas prices need to come plummeting down. And we need to see a freed people in Iran
Oh, yeah.
where they have
Absolutely.
control of their government back. That would be awesome. It's going to happen in Cuba. These are all dominoes. People who have been living in oppressed countries, socialist, communist countries, who have the chance. I mean, it's already better in Venezuela. You don't hear the media talking about that, do you? NPR went over there and did a story and found out, wow, Trump really helped these folks.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear about Cuba's electrical grid collapsing yesterday?
And you watch, the people are going to make changes there because, but, you know, they don't have a Second Amendment right there.
Nope.
And neither do the people in Iran, obviously, because that's the first sign that a political party wants to rule you, not govern you, but rule you. When they start talking about restricting gun rights or taking them away completely like they did in Australia. The founders were 100% right. The thing is, the people that embrace liberty and freedom here in this country, and many are gun owners, we're not inclined to go out and do something about it.
Exactly.
It's the career criminals, the ne'er-do-wells, and everybody else that illegally owns a gun. They're always busy with theirs. And because they can't be responsible, the rest of us can't be trusted, which is the way the media plays it, always has. So these could be political disasters. Here's the thing. So we're in this conflict. We hear alerts about threats in the home. We've had a couple of situations occur. And the people that are charged with protecting us from those, the Department of Homeland Security, we're not giving them paychecks. How big do we need to spell the word asshole before they get the message? The voters get the message. These people are not on your side.
Well, you heard about Slotnick from Michigan.
What did she...
Well, she voted against the bill and then had to go to Michigan in the aftermath of all the people trying to ram the Jewish synagogue. She got lambasted.
Good.
People were saying, what are you doing about this? Why are you voting against it? You need to be voting for it.
And on the other side of the coin, Republicans who are up for re-election and all the congressmen and those senators that are, I'm not seeing the passion from them. They're just useless.
Yeah.
There may yet be a revolution, but it won't be the communists. It'll be us this time.
Well, the voters are getting tired of it.
That we can't get the Voter ID Act passed. That is the greatest shame hanging over this country right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because as George Carlin says, the owners, they don't want that. They don't want... There was a story on Fox yesterday about illegal aliens voting all over the place. Or they're here, they're not citizens. They're here on legal... But they're voting.
Did you see the graphic about the states that had voter ID versus the states that didn't? 12 out of the 13 states that did not have voter IDs voted for Kamala Harris. And only 7 of the states that had voter IDs.
Again, how big do you need it spelled out before you wake up? Did you see that story about Jerry O'Connell? And his wife and daughter got physical when Kamala didn't win on election night?
Oh, yeah.
Get divorced, buddy. I'll give you Jacqueline Tomlinson's number. She'll be happy to help you. It's 334-819-4810. Lunatics, this is how deep the brainwashing goes.
Yeah.
That after a year plus of Trump, I'm ready for the kind of leadership Kamala Harris brings to the table. This kind of leadership. That's...
Yeah.
All right, Station Wagon Pete has called in at 3:19. Good afternoon, Pete.
Good afternoon, Greg. How are you today?
I am in pretty good spirits, actually. I have my Superman Knopflet. You can see it on YouTube. The air is so dry, my hair just dried funny today. And it can't be fixed.
Well, I hope I can put you in an even better mood.
Please do.
I had on one of my Air Force communicator pages about an airman that was complaining about he got called out by his supervisor for refusing to do a order. So he got called out in front of the squadron. And this young man, he just started to whine and whine and whine, saying he wanted to go to the IG to file a complaint, which, Pamela, I'll tell you, he ain't got a foot to stand on. But I remembered, and I said, I'm going to write this back to this young man and I took a page out of your book, Greg. I told him, go to the grocery store, find the aisle that has paper plates, the napkins, the plastic cutlery, find a box of straws, take one out, and suck it up.
You know, I may as well play that one this afternoon, too, as long as we're visiting lame-ass stories from the past.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
But I thought I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to put a zinger on that young man.
Well, you know the old adage, suffering builds character? You know, that's why our parents had us do chores. That's why I had to mow the lawn, because my dad says, you're going to do it. You know, and I didn't want to do it, but I did it. And it was actually good for me. It was good exercise. But it also taught me that there's things that need to get done. You need to take out the trash.
Well, yeah.
You need to, you know.
I remember one of the punishments that my dad meted out to me was when I got a little too smart or smarmy for my britches, I'd have to hold an Encyclopedia Britannica in each hand with my arms outright in a crucifix.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to hold it there. God forbid if I dropped it.
Mm-hmm. But it teaches you a lesson, right? That actions have consequences. That's what.
Absolutely, and that's what's missing in this day and age.
Oh, yeah. That's why people are walking into stores and shoplifting left and right. There's no consequence. The people just let them go.
And doing far worse, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you feel like there's going to be no punishment for what you're doing, you can do anything. You have free reign to do anything you want.
Consequences. This is what we're talking about. And that's how behavior changes.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, it wasn't until I had the worst of consequences that I had finally made an unequivocal commitment to put away the bottle.
Well, and Iran is certainly discovering there's some consequences to their actions over the last 40 years.
But nobody else has done that. In fact, Obama and Biden shoveled billions of dollars to them. Like naively, like, do we really trust them, or that they're going to use this for, to help their people out? That's obviously a joke.
Well, I did read an article on Fox News about Al Jazeera, and of course, I've always never really trusted those folks, but apparently one of their professors emerits actually wrote a pretty good piece about what we've done for the Middle East as we've attacked or, took Iran to
think about the logistics here. Trump has been working with the other countries in the Middle East. He managed to get all of the 8 primary players, Israel and us, all against Iran. When has that ever happened before? When the other Arab nations were united to put an end to what's going on in Iran. That's incredible. And you see virtually nothing in terms of praise for this. Was not just some random thing he did. He had all of that support lined up before this action was taken. Now get the Strait of Hormuz open so gas prices come down and we don't have, inflation.
But you'll never see the mainstream media lauding those achievements, and the Democrats with their teeth gnashing and hand wringing going on. You'll never see the likes of that.
No. They're the worst. They're absolutely the worst.
I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, okay?
Okay.
We very much appreciate your call, as always. I see I got something from David Blackman in a special blog, and it's about Comer subpoenaing A.G. Bondi on the Epstein files handling.
That's interesting.
Take a look at that when we come back. Yeah. From our first break at 3:23, 272-9228 is our number. We love hearing from you on St. Patrick's Day. You're going to be bombarded with, because we can only use them. Well, I did some yesterday. It was St. Patrick's Day Eve. Mm-hmm. But we got a bunch of good ones. And if you got a request, you can also call 334-272-9228. That hat. If it's not too inconvenient, pull up YouTube, Happy Hour with Greg and Pamela. And
You've got to tune in.
You got to see Master Thespian. Skipper can see it from the traffic dungeon.
Well, busy afternoon traffic, and we have a couple of accidents. Atlanta Highway at I-85, that's out near Chantilly Parkway. Please use caution there, as well as 1500 East Boulevard at Aldi. We have an accident there. Everywhere around the area, we have a lot of cars on the road already. This afternoon, we'll keep you updated. Thompson Tractor is proud to offer the all-new Workhorse Special. Take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months on the purchase of a new Cat 255 compact track loader that comes with a 3-year warranty, 74-inch performance bucket, and 1,000-hour customer value agreement, all for $75,955. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Real Estate Minute. Many of the real estate laws have changed recently, and you need to know how this might affect you as a seller or a buyer. As an agent of the seller, the agent owes undivided loyalty and full confidentiality to the seller. The listing agent can recommend repair services and vendors, pricing guidelines, tips to help get your house in selling shape, and negotiate offers and counteroffers for your benefit. A facilitator, which is the new term, cannot suggest a price or counter or recommend anything. They offer very limited services. A buyer agent solely represents a buyer's interest and can recommend mortgage lenders, down payment alternatives, and can suggest an offer price and write an offer. Whether you are selling or buying, you need someone in your corner that's trained to represent their clients. After training over 15,000 agents throughout the state and help create and close thousands of home sales over 4 decades, get the straight information from Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883.
I'm Stephanie Bryan, chairwoman of the Porch Creek Indians. Tourism and hospitality are more than industries to the Porch Creek Indians. Providing a warm welcome is part of our heritage. It's central to who we are. From Atmore to Aruba, we've created more than 20 unique travel and tourism destinations, providing unforgettable guest experiences and life-changing career opportunities for our tribe and our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. Learn more at porchcreekindians.org.
Attention Montgomery business owners. Want more customers without guessing how to reach them? Blue Water Broadcasting isn't just radio. We're your full-service digital marketing partner. From smart social media campaigns to targeted display ads to SEO that actually works. We help your business get seen by the right people at the right time. Whether you're a local shop, a growing brand, or an established company, our team can build a custom strategy that drives real results on air and online. Ready to grow? Call Blue Water Broadcasting today or visit bluewaterbroadcasting.com. Blue Water Broadcasting, your audience is waiting.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
I'll get my liver ready to get drunk St. Paddy's Day. Do a week-long liver cleansing, eating broccoli and kale, green tea and lots of water, beets and cabbage on my plate, as I get my liver ready to go and get faced.
Well, we are in the preparation stage. Do you know anybody that's got big plans to go out and get you-know-what face tonight?
No.
This is like the worst day that St. Patrick's Day could be on.
Yeah, on a Tuesday, yeah.
Next year, it'll be on Wednesday. Maybe we'll go to Baumhauer. Maybe we'll do Baumhauer's in Millbrook.
Hey, let me tell you, I enjoyed our Baumhauer's last week. That was so much fun.
It was a blast.
It was a packed house. It was good to see everybody. I had the, off of the, it's not the Inflation Bites menu anymore. It's that sports menu they've got. That barbecue chicken with the half-roasted baked potato and the green beans. Yeah. Oh, it was so good. And to top it off with some strawberry shortcake. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
And we will be there again tomorrow. And by the way, I think the 1st of April is a Wednesday.
Yep.
I got to check with Rich, but he's celebrating 10 years with the company. April
Really?
6th, yes.
Wow.
So we're going to celebrate one of those Wednesday nights. I don't know which one.
Yep.
We have a call. Good afternoon. Who's this?
Is that Ronnie B?
Take two.
Ronnie B here.
Hey, Ronnie.
There he is. There he is.
Hey, it's Ronnie B.
Ronnie B, good to have you on the air with us this afternoon.
Well, of course.
Where's Pamela?
Well, thank you very much. Well, I want to call in this morning at 6 o'clock on the way to work. You played What Went Through a Lady's Head as she went through her closet on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
I laughed all the way in because I was like, it's just not the ladies. I was doing the same thing.
I really appreciate you telling me this because I love those bits. And we played a ton for years. And then, I wonder if this is getting stale. But they've been gone so long, they're like being new again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it fit. And anybody that's getting ready to go out tonight will probably go through the exact same scenario. So I thought, well, hey, if it's a request, I would like to request to hear that again on the way home from work.
Yeah.
Are you listening now? I could play it now.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
Because I missed it this morning, and I want to hear it.
I love it when it works out just right. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Hello.
Hi. I had to put out a fire.
Uh-oh.
You did?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but I did. In that short amount of time, I have worked miracles.
You know, you don't have to. I want to remind you, you do not have to put out all the fires by yourself. We have help.
Everybody remain calm! I am a fire marshal!
Some of them are my fires, but it's okay.
Okay.
Well, he called to talk about a bit he heard on the way in this morning. In fact, I opened the show with it, and it's what women are really thinking on the topic of St. Patrick's Day.
And now it's time for another episode of What Women Are Really Thinking.
Nobody knows.
I refuse to wear green on St. Patrick's Day. I mean, it's really not my color. Why can't we have more holidays without required dress codes? You don't see people celebrating Memorial Day by dressing up as tombstones. Happy Labor Day, Bob. Where's your time clock costume? Uh-oh, someone's getting pinched. And that's another thing. What derelict decided it's okay to pinch complete strangers once a year? I think before you're allowed to invent customs, you should have to undergo a background check. And maybe, I don't know, run it by human resources. It's pretty obvious St. Patrick didn't have to sign an employee handbook. Ugh, I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, normally I would support a holiday where people are encouraged to walk around downtown wearing beer helmets. God, I hate wearing green.
And that was another episode of What Women Are Really Thinking.
Sounds like she's got something in common. Not a big fan of St. Patrick's Day.
Everybody has their own shade of green, though.
Yeah.
Everybody has a certain shade of each color that they can pull off.
Yeah, because I have multiple shirts in my closet I could have pulled out.
Yeah.
You know, I have one that's like really bright green.
Yeah.
And it screams
Which
at you.
that wouldn't be mine. I have the coloring for jewel tones.
Yeah.
Like dark,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
deep colors.
Yeah.
variations of green. This morning I wore my Marlins hoodie because it was frickin' cold.
It was cold.
It was
And
cold.
so I had teal. But we are going to be on video starting Friday morning.
I'm not sure when Jay will start, but he has access now, and the earliest would be Thursday, but we're probably still in the setup, so the goal is Friday.
That would be so cool.
Yep.
That'll be cool.
Speaking of green, glad to see a lot of green around the market. Not tons of it, but at least it stopped dropping, and I'm very confident it will start climbing again once the action in Iran is resolved and the Strait of Hormuz and oil is flowing and blah, 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 blah.
Well, you said it was cold this morning. Did you see my picture of where I was yesterday morning? I was in Tennessee at my mother-in-law's. And,
the snow.
We were getting ready to, pack the car and head back home, and she came running in going, "You won't believe it, it's snowing outside." I was like, "Oh, really?" So I ran out and took some pictures. It was pretty, but none of it stuck to the road because the temperatures had been so warm. So it was nice driving back, and there was snow all the way to Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, we had reports of snow in Clanton, which is how you pronounce that city from the Midwest. I love Clanton, by the way. I've been there. And Alex City had a pretty good flurry. I didn't see any here, and I was checking frequently.
Well, it was all pretty much melted by the time we got, to Birmingham. It was all normal again. But it was pretty for a while. There was still some snow on the tree branches. But the roads were clear, so that was the most important thing for us.
Well, we'll get the latest take from Brad McDonald.
Okay.
I'm not sure what time because his kids are on spring break, so
Yeah.
he may need to call in at a different time, but at least he's never off the job. I don't care where he is. He's just that way. He's like Rich Thomas with the weather.
Yeah.
That's about the greatest compliment I can pay Brett McDonald. He never takes his eye off the ball. He's done a great job for me with my limited resources, helping that nudge higher and higher.
Yeah.
And if you have never taken the time to sit down with a financial planner, you're not going to try to sell you anything. They don't work that way. Everybody that's a client of Invested Advisors is there because they want to be, and not because somebody gave them a hard sell or a big pitch on some. They don't do that. So if you're so inclined. 3870094 is the number in the 334 area code. How did it get to be 335? I know when we come back, we're going to do this peanut butter cup
Yeah,
thing.
we're going to do the peanut butter taste test.
And this isn't because we got to have candy. This is research.
Yeah, and
because
it's
of that
freaky.
story that there were complaints that people accused the makers of Reese's peanut butter cups of tampering with the formula.
I've got the proof right here.
Yeah, they do
I've got-
taste different.
I've got the ingredients lists are different, very different, which is wild.
This could be the scandal of the century. See, Jacqueline's already worried about it.
Traffic is brought to you by Dylan Rings. Dylan Rings has great watches and beautiful rings. Or have Josh
I was
design
like
a piece
y'all, I
of
was
jewelry
like, oh,
for
that's that way.
you.
This
Shop
is- now I
Dylan
started
Rings
looking
now
at
at 119 Brown Springs Road. And check them out on Facebook.
So I had.
It is 3:35.
Well, authorities trying to work two accidents at Atlanta Highway at I-85. That's right under the bridges there, and 1500 block East Boulevard near Aldi. We have an accident there. Traffic really beginning to build on East and East-South Boulevard, I-65 and 85 light to moderate. Not hearing of any issues in Prattville, Millbrook, or Wetumpka at the moment. We'll keep you updated. Get ready for spring at Premier Place. Shop Beals, Michaels, GameStop, Landmark, and more. Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton & Company development. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. New retail businesses are coming to Montgomery's historic Cloverdale neighborhood. The 11,000 square foot Old Cloverdale Village redevelopment project is near completion. Situated along East Fairview Avenue, Old Cloverdale Village will serve as a neighborhood retail destination. The first tenant, Big Bad Breakfast, is expected to open later this month. Closing arguments are set to begin today in the trial of the man accused of killing Anaya Blanchard. Witness testimony wrapped up Monday in the trial of Ibrahim Yazid as the state and defense rested their cases. In 6 days of the trial, the state called a total of 40 witnesses to the stand. The defense called none. Yazid faces the death penalty if he is convicted. Montgomery firefighters battled a major two-alarm fire Monday morning in West Montgomery. Fire rescue units responded to a structure fire on Fair West Place, where heavy smoke and flames engulfed the former Montgomery Public Schools building. After a coordinated effort by all crews, the fire was brought under control with no injuries. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Alabama weather will never fail to surprise you. Our lawns hardly get a chance to have any downtime. This year, save the hard work and aggravation and call Alabama Lawns, the River Region's leader in weed control and fertilization services. What makes Alabama Lawns the River Region's best? It's the people. They have the experience, education, and commitment to customer satisfaction. Ask your neighbors. Alabama Lawns has been the Montgomery Advertiser's Reader's Choice Award winner 14 years in a row. The Alabama Lawn staff is made up of long-term employees and agronomy graduates, and the staff at Alabama Lawns attend annual continuing education classes. It pays to have someone that knows southern grass types and how to keep them green and flourishing. Call Alabama Lawns today at 272-7171 and let them show you real value in lawn maintenance service. Alabama Lawns, the company with black trucks and green lawns.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. At PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are making weather history today with the coldest St. Patrick's Day ever, or at least a tie. And tonight, guess what? We're headed for another freeze with clear skies. Overnight low temperature tonight falls to about 30 by dawn Wednesday morning. Wednesday, with sunshine, we are still way below normal, but 60 is a little better. We'll be in the 30s on Wednesday night, up to about 70 on Thursday, and upper 70s on Friday. So we will get better eventually. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Feeling the pressure of high credit card rates? ASE Credit Union has you covered with a low 1.99% APR on balance transfers. Move your balances in March or April and lock in that 1.99% rate through your October statement. Visit ASE Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
I did not know until this morning that Adam Sandler has a St. Patrick's Day song.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. It's funny.
Now, are you sure it's him and not somebody pretending to be him?
I didn't ask for ID. It was sent to me by one of my sources.
Okay.
That works with radio stations. It's Adam Sandler.
Well, let's hear it. We want to hear it.
But you know what's funny is that this started with his Hanukkah song as an SNL skit. Yeah. Almost like a throwaway.
Yeah.
And now he's done a bunch of these for different holidays.
Is
Like
this something
one.
you shared, or you have a clip?
It's a clip.
Okay.
So nothing to share. But we do have something to share in a moment, and that's the Mobile leprechaun story. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh, my God. It's hysterical. That's coming up after this.
Here's a little St. Patrick's Day song I wrote. Here we go.
Put on your green today, it's St. Patty's Day.
Drink your cares away, that's how we celebrate.
St. Patty's Day is a special time of year.
We eat corned beef and cabbage and drink pitchers of green beer. So when you feel like the only kid in town whose name's O'Malley, here's a list of people who are Irish.
Just like you and me.
Jonathan Rhys Myers picks four-leaf clovers.
So does Colin Farrell when he's not slumped over. Gabriel Byrne, Kenneth Branagh, Stephen Ray and Van Morrison, Stuart Townsend, Enya Warner Downey and Pierce Brosnan.
Conan O'Brien's Irish.
Liam Neeson too. And so is every member of the rock band U2.
Brandon Gleeson showers with the Irish Spring soap.
So does Sinead O'Connor,
who ripped up a picture of the Pope, both Irish.
To the porcelain god, I'm gonna pray. Have a happy, 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 happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day, everybody.
And we wish that to you, although this just doesn't. Well, with you here, with Master Thespian.
Well, I have me. I've got my festive Irish on. How you doing? And an Irish is different from a Scottish accent is down in your throat, but an Irish is up in your nasal passages.
You know, the Irish accent is connected to the Southern accent.
Aye, it
There's
is.
a linkage. I studied that in college. It's one of the few things I remember from college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sort of evolved out of that.
That pure Appalachian accent. Yeah, a lot of people came over here from Ireland and from Scotland.
And by the way, for everybody who's pounding the drum about discrimination and all that, there are very few groups in the history of this country that were more abused than the Irish who came here during the 1840s potato famine. I know you're not used to hearing this type of historical content coming from me, the clown on the radio, but it's true. Everybody's had, it's in every ethnic history. So get over it. It's 2026. Quit the pity party and move on with your lives. I didn't mean to be testy there, but something had to be said.
Yep.
We have Hunter Thompson's ghost on the phone. To what do we owe this privilege?
I've got a request.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, a while back, you had a bit. It was the comedian playing the banjo, and he was going over these various hypothetical conversations between a man and a woman, and he was playing a banjo, and one of the lines was, what she said was, you were snoring again. Do you remember that one?
That's He Said, She Said by Sean Morey, who is Irish, so I will play that for you.
Perfect.
Hey.
God bless you, sir.
Wow. He sounds like he went to the Master Thespian School of Accents.
Yeah.
That'll be coming up soon.
Thank you much.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, we're passing the hat around.
We're watching the news. We're keeping an eye on things.
There's not much going on. Ah, there you go.
Well, that's hot. That's
I am part Irish.
Hey, there you go. Oh,
I am not leprechaun size, though.
and it pops. It really does with that black. Yeah, that's cool.
Watch out
That's
for me.
Right,
And you can
Sean.
hide stuff in that too. That's a good. You can hide contraband.
Really, you can get away with anything.
Because
you have the
That
face.
is a fact.
You have the face. You're like the movie Maven. You
All
have
right.
the face to get away with anything.
Speaking of getting away with anything, let's talk about this whole Reese's thing.
Okay,
all right?
yeah, let's. What do we got here?
This is leftover Valentine's candy. I got to get rid of it so I can get leftover Easter candy after Easter.
And Reese's is accused of what?
Well, the accusation was that they changed the formula, that every product they have is slightly different. And some people were saying, well, you're no longer putting milk chocolate in some of these. It's not milk chocolate and peanut butter. It's chocolatey flavor with peanut butter.
Oh,
or
they
with
might
peanut
be
butter
using
cream.
like almond bark,
Oh,
like they use.
It's
you know.
possible. It's possible. So the little bitty golden nuggets I brought, those are the ones I want you to take a bite out of first, just one bite, because the label says chocolate candy and peanut butter cream. So let me read you the ingredients on here. The ingredients are sugar, vegetable oil.
Oh no.
Okay. With all the different ingredients in it, peanuts, lactose, milk, reduced protein, whey, then chocolate, dextrose, skim milk, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So try that first and
The heart. That's what I'm doing.
just the little bitty one. Okay, take a bite of that. Okay, now.
But I can't help but wonder if they do this because to get the candy in certain shapes, milk chocolate.
That's
is not
exactly
viable.
the reason. That's what Hershey's has said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I
order
figured
to
that
get
out without.
in that consistency. But it's still, to me, it still tastes okay.
Yeah, it's fine, but I can tell there's a difference
But-
in the chocolate.
Well, try the other one, the bigger heart. Take a bite out of it.
I may have to do this over and over again throughout the afternoon.
But there's a distinct difference. On this bag, it says milk chocolate and peanut butter. And the ingredients list is telling. The ingredient list here says first ingredient is peanuts, then milk chocolate. And then you've got other things, sugar, dextrose, vegetable oil, sunflower oil, palm kernel oil, blah, blah, blah.
All right,
So there is a difference in the formulation.
The first one has like an aftertaste.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does. That's exactly what it is.
And there's
But you know what? It's all good. And if I
Yeah.
want something sweet, I'll take one of these in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with both of them. But there were some people that said, "Oh, I can't. It's nasty. I can't eat that." It's like, "Oh, I'm going to eat it." But there tends to be more peanut butter, I think, in the bigger heart.
I'm more of a
And less peanut butter in the other.
Cadbury caramel egg kind of girl.
Oh yeah.
Caramel egg.
The caramel
Oh,
egg
yeah.
is really good. Not the regular one with the white yolk, but the
No.
caramel egg. It's really good.
I'll tell you, this is like drinking for me because if I have one of these, I'll eat the whole damn bag.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Reese's. The chocolate and peanut butter together doesn't do it for me.
But there is a
How about the
difference.
monkeys? The Reese's monkeys.
Mm-mm.
Reese's monkeys? I've never tried a Reese's monkey.
You know what a Reese's monkey is?
No. Like an actual monkey?
Yeah.
I hate monkeys. They're terrifying.
Well, you know,
Every kind of them.
which reminds me of Katherine Heigl. Not because she looks like a monkey. She's actually a very beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
But Hollywood turned on her just for attending a fundraiser for animals at Mar-a-Lago.
I used to get that she was my celebrity lookalike when I was younger and blonde.
Oh.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah, I've seen some of the movies she's in. She's not bad. I mean,
She was in one of those dopey medical dramas.
Grey's Anatomy.
Anatomy,
She was
yeah.
an original.
Yeah.
She was great.
See, I'm paid to know that, and I had it right. I just never got around to watching an episode of that stupid.
yeah. Well, there's a Hallmark movie she's in called Love Comes Softly.
I mean, there's a Hallmark
That is-
movie that doesn't star Lacey Chabert.
Yeah.
That is one of the best Hallmark movies.
It's really good.
What's it called?
It's called Love Comes Softly. And it's about this woman and her husband who are going out west, and he gets killed. He goes after some horses that ran away, and so he gets killed. And these people that are traveling with him in the wagon train come to her and, oh, by the way, your husband's dead, and you need to bury him. 'cause
And
we
you need
to
a
move
new
on."
husband. You can't be alone.
So she comes up with this business arrangement with the guy who's living there because she is pregnant. She has a baby that's about to be
What's
born.
his name? Dale Mid.
Yeah, I think so. Dale. Yeah, and he's got a daughter, and so there's all this stuff about this is an arranged marriage, just so she can take care of her kid, and she's planning to go back on the wagon train when it comes back in the spring, and she's going to leave him, and so there's all this stuff that goes on.
But
It's
they
really
end up
good.
falling in love.
Yeah, they end
And
up falling in love.
So sweet.
And the little girl winds up treating her as her mother because her mother's dead,
Mhm.
and it's a really great story, and it's a lot of fun. But Katherine Heigl's in it. She's gorgeous.
You know, in a
So-
real life, similar kind of scenario,
Mhm.
somebody I dated a long time ago in Florida but stayed friends with, absolutely terrific woman. She's actually been on the air with us a couple of times, but I don't want to connect it because I don't want anybody to randomly check in on this. She's a school teacher, awesome human being, golden heart.
Yep.
As good as it gets. And we've stayed in touch, and she's had some really traumatic experiences in the world of romance. Not long after I moved here, she wrote me and told me, hey, I met the guy, and blah, blah, blah. And then comes home early one day to find out that he's gay.
Oh.
Which,
That hurts.
and because he was a little on the macho side, she would have never even dreamed that was possible.
Yeah.
So he was keeping this huge secret. She divorced him. But it was heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And then not too long ago, she met somebody else and got married, and she's been so happy. And today, just scrolling my feed, I find out that they were in Mexico, living it up in Cozumel, and he passed away while they were snorkeling.
Oh no.
I read and I wrote her back and I said, oh my God, I mean, I don't know why things like this happen to somebody with her good nature. I mean, she's really,
Yeah.
I'm not overstating it here. I just felt so bad about that for her today. So those things do happen in real life, you know? Just so strange. We have to play, before we get to the top of the hour break, we have to play the story.
The leprechaun.
Yeah, the Mobile leprechaun story. This actually ran on the NBC affiliate, and it's ready to go. Okay, I'm going to make it. You got
Sure.
the funniest thing in this whole segment is the artist sketch of the leprechaun. And
yes,
we'll give you a second to catch up to us on YouTube and watch this thing, because if you haven't seen it, it's funny. It's also on my Facebook page. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1.
Well, just in time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say a leprechaun is taking up residence in their neighborhood. A leprechaun. NBC 15's Brian Johnson has more.
Curiosity leads to large crowds in Mobile's Crichton community, many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All you gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah!
I did see this video earlier. I have no idea what it was.
The leprechaun only comes out at night. If you shine a light in its direction, it suddenly disappears. This amateur sketch resembles what many of you say the leprechaun looks like. Others find it hard to believe and have come up with their own theories and explanations for the image.
My theory is it's casting a shadow from the other limb.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff. And it told him to get up in a tree and play a leprechaun.
We're going to get down to the bottom of this. Yeah, it's still on there, guy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man.
This guy helping to direct traffic says he's prepared for his encounter with the leprechaun. He's suited up from head to toe.
This wars off spells right here. This is a special leprechaun flute, which has been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out.
Others just came to get lucky in hopes a pot of gold may be buried under this tree.
I'm gonna run a backhoe and uproot that tree. I want to know where the gold at. I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold.
This is Brian Johnson, NBC 15 News.
People will do anything for a pot of gold. I mean, anything.
You know what I like? I like the amateur sketch of the leprechaun. It
Yeah.
looks like somebody got a really good look at it and got that good drawing out.
Who did that? I want to know who sketched that.
I don't know. Maybe Brian sketched it.
Have you seen the newscasters
good.
talking about a girl whose dad is missing and she's looking for her dad and she drew a picture of her dad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And it's just like this very basic round head with like curly
Yeah.
balls
Hair.
on the side of its head, and then it looks just like him when they pull the thing up, and
Yeah.
the anchors just absolutely lose it and fall out of their
Yes.
chairs laughing.
yeah, because the sketch
Oh
is
my
almost
gosh.
cartoonish, and then the guy in real life is cartoonish.
There's another
was
one I've seen where
hilarious.
they're looking for a person who's killed someone,
And it
they
looks
have the
like
sketch
the
up, and it
news
looks
anchor?
like the news anchor.
Those are good. Those are so funny.
We have successfully killed an hour.
How did we do that? Really?
Yeah. It's
Man.
just
Hey.
about 4 o'clock. So
All right. Well, we got to kill 2 more now.
top
Sure,
of the
we
hour
can
break
do it.
time. You don't need the luck of the Irish guys if you are feeling sluggish, if you're gaining weight inexplicably. Weight gain, by the way, can be a leading cause of ED. But that aside, if your testosterone level is low, you will not metabolize the way you should. You will not sleep as deeply as you should. It causes all kinds of ancillary issues in life. And the worst part is doing nothing. When you can call Montgomery Men's Health for $99, take a test that will determine your testosterone level. And if it's low, guess what? It can be corrected and quickly. And those who go through that process are amazed at the restorative, rejuvenation that goes on. And it's all natural. There's nothing artificial about it. It's just adjusting the level that comes in low. For guys who are dealing with issues like ED and so forth, man, the only thing I hate about scrolling my Facebook feed, it's bombarded with ads, I guess because I'm a male of a certain age, making ridiculous claims.
Oh, yeah.
And some of them are actually this close to being pornographic. With women, it's all made up, making, ridiculous statements. I don't know who they're trying to reach with that, but it's pills in some cases will work. In some cases, they're inconsistent. And for some guys, they don't work at all. But there are a plethora of other options that do work that are available at Montgomery Men's Health. Why would you not want to know about those? Why go through life feeling guilt or shame or, God, it's the weekend. I hope she's not expecting me, because it's a vicious cycle that keeps feeding on itself. And you could stop it. Just make that call, get that test, and find out what the options that are available are. 334-440-3663, 334-440-3663. And you can also make an appointment online at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com, MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. At 4, we've got traffic and Salem Radio Network News, and then more St. Patty's Day fun.
We had an accident, 1200 block South Decatur. That's going to be right before Carter Hill and South Union if you're on Norman Bridge, headed downtown. Also, 1500 block East Boulevard in front of Aldi. We believe that one has cleared, as well as Atlanta Highway right at I-85. Please use caution out there this afternoon. We are seeing a lot more cars out on the road now, and traffic really beginning to build all over the area. At McKenna Nissan, you can drive a brand new Nissan with your good credit and no money down. Talk to David and get the details. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. It's worth the drive. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Attention River Region business owners. Local counties are now inspecting and enforcing backflow prevention requirements. Headley Plumbing is fully certified to install, repair, and test backflow preventers, helping you stay compliant and avoid costly violations. We've been serving the River Region for decades with dependable professional service you can trust. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
What does it mean for a nation to be successful? I'm Stephanie Bryan, Tribal Chair and CEO of the Porch Creek Indians. We believe a successful nation gives back. As we've built economic opportunity and prosperity, the Porch Creek Indians have been able to give back to our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. More than $37 million since 2021 alone. From education and health care to tornado relief, learn more about our charitable giving at porchcreekindians.org.
When it's time to replace an old window or door, you want expert craftsmanship and proven experience. You want Davis Door & Sash. Right now, take advantage of our limited time promotion. 10% off materials on new energy-efficient doors and windows. Voted best in the River Region for windows and installation in 2024 and 25, Davis Door & Sash would love to work for you. Call 334-288-6010 or visit davisdoorandsashalabama.com. Davis Door & Sash, the perfect fit for your home.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
It's March 17th, the greatest day ever. On the 17th of March, 1776, the British Army was forced to end the siege of Boston following General George Washington successfully fortifying the city. And also, it was St. Patrick's Day in Boston. It's not for the faint of heart. Have a great March 17th, the greatest day ever.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
All right, up next we have, thank you, Jesse Lynn, and that's followed by the great Irish entertainer Sean Morey with a song called He Said, She Said, by request. Enjoy.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Israel's military says it carried out a targeted strike in Tehran, one that left several key military commanders dead, and that includes the person who had arranged the forces that recently cracked down on pro-democracy demonstrators in that country. Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar is pushing back on a statement by some Western leaders who called for talks and de-escalation in Lebanon. He notes that in solidarity with Iran, the Hezbollah terrorist group in Lebanon has fired some 2,000 missiles, rockets, and drones at Israeli civilians since March 2nd, since the conflict began. Director of the National Counterterrorism Center has announced his resignation. Joe Kent says he, quote, cannot in good conscience back the war in Iran. At the close on Wall Street, the Dow was up 46 points, the NASDAQ up 105. This is SRN News.
These are uncertain times. Ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and beyond continue to shake global markets, driving up energy costs and creating widespread volatility. Gold has responded as history shows it does, climbing to new highs as a proven safe haven against inflation and unrest. Silver follows strong, offering even more protection for diversified portfolios. Call True Gold Republic at 800-300-GOLD for your free guide on protecting your retirement. If you're 55 or older, approaching or enjoying retirement, and have significant savings, you understand why stability matters now more than ever. Paper assets can vanish in a crisis, but precious metals have endured for generations. True Gold Republic helps Americans like you protect what you've built with real gold and silver IRAs. Call 800-300-GOLD for your free wealth protection guide today. No obligation, just information. Consult your tax professional before investing. Call 800-300-4653. That's 800-300-GOLD.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
She said, "You look handsome today, dear." He heard, "I just bought something really expensive." He said, "Are you having an affair?" She heard, "'Cause I am, and it's great." She said, "Do I look fat in these pants?" He heard, "Do you ever want to have sex again?" He said, "You look great in those pants." She heard, "I am totally trained." She said, "It was fun visiting your mother." He heard, "You owe me big time." He said, "I bought you something from Victoria's Secret." She heard, "And could you wear this bag over your head too?" She said, "Was it good for you?" He heard, "'Cause I hope someone had fun." She said, "We need to talk." He heard, "You need a lawyer." He said, "Would you mind squeezing the toothpaste from the bottom?" She heard, "Do you mind living with an anal retentive neurotic?" She said, "You were snoring again last night." He heard, "Do you have to breathe?" He said, "I'm thinking about buying a motorcycle." She heard, "I'm in the mood for a big fight." She said, "Would you go clothes shopping with me?" He heard, "Can I pull your fingernails out with pliers?" He said, "I thought our waitress was very nice." She heard, "I'll be thinking about her during sex." She said, "This commercial is so beautiful." He heard, "I'm getting my period." He said, "Let's try something new tonight." She heard, "Let's see if you're double jointed." She said, "Do you mind not watching football?" He heard, "Do you mind if I chop off your balls?"
Well, I know where mine will be tonight, parked in front of the TV with corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, onion, and carrot, and watching the World Baseball Classic finale.
Yes,
Oh, that would be
absolutely.
wonderful. It will be a top of the evening for you, yes.
I really want, I mean, not just because it's the United States, but let's face it, all the teams that have been in this thing have players from around Major League Baseball, which is the American sport.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy that's managing the American team has taken a lot of grief because he's made a couple of mental errors. But he's a good guy, and he's been under attack. And I would like to see him vindicated with a win tonight.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice.
It would. It's hardly the most important thing there is to talk about, but this thing has drawn very well for Fox Sports and the ratings. And that's good. I'm hoping that baseball is going to become more popular.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the NFL because the NFL network was bought by ESPN. I don't know if that will help the situation. for
ESPN
people
did
watching.
buy the NFL Network? I didn't hear about
I think so. I think that happened about a month ago.
I want to know where can I get the Major League Baseball network without cable? Because WOW is discontinuing cable.
Yep.
So
I'm
sure
maybe on YouTube TV, perhaps. I don't know.
I didn't see it
I don't
there.
know.
But if anybody knows, if one of the 23 registered baseball fans that we have that listen to this show, oh, there's Chuck Schumer. You're the last pickle puss I want to see on Paint Satrix Day. Followed by Joe Biden. I just crapped my pants. My butt's been wet. And there's Obama. Oh, God. What a... Do you know they're paying the people that are going to work in that tombstone they call a presidential library in Chicago, that giant turd by the lake? They're paying the people that are running that thing gigantic amounts of money. This thing has cost tens of millions of dollars more than they projected. And now they're hiring as long as you're willing to work for free. That's what socialists do. They're pocketing money hand over fist. God knows how many people got rich building that ugly thing.
Well, if I'm
and now they want you, the citizen that might be looking for a job to work in a place like that. They want you to work for free. They're such SOBs. They make
if
me
I'm
sick.
living in my mommy and daddy's house and they're paying all the bills, sure, I'll work for you. But that's not reality. That's not. Most people can't afford to work for free. That's just the way it goes. Or you're working for free. That's not a real job. That's.
This is a real job.
Absolutely.
At least I've always pretended it is.
Yeah, but that's just sad. It's just sad. It's their. They have no grasp on what the real world is and how the real world operates. They really don't.
Pamela, could you share this page I've got ready here?
Absolutely.
It's from the March issue of Boom Magazine. They sent an email out today with this particular column in there. And yeah, I wrote about baseball being back.
Good.
I'm waiting to hear yawns and crickets chirping and stuff like that. But the guy you see pictured in the statue there and the guy that you see running around the base, that's Bill Mazeroski, who passed away in late January.
Oh, wow. That's your picture with him. Is it?
No, that's my baseball card. Did you know I had one?
Oh, no.
That's cool.
That's pretty daggum cool. Yeah.
The guy you see on the left in that photo, that's Jeff Chase. He was my news guy on my morning show in Miami for many years. He was awesome. We did a daily sports thing called Nuclear Sports, and it was just a total rip on, we gave accurate scores and stuff, but we used to have fun with clips.
Yeah.
You'd hear somebody answer a question, some athlete, but whatever we said in front of it had nothing to do with the answers, so they were always funny. And we got to do a guy named, I don't mean to get too deep in the woods here, but a guy named Mike Veck. Mm-hmm. Some of you may remember the story of Disco Demolition Night in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
At a White Sox game.
Oh, yeah.
When a local disc jockey from the Loop FM, a station I did work at, in fact, I was on it. Holy crap, I just realized March 14th was the anniversary
Oh, wow.
of that station's launch in 1977. So
I've been 49 years ago.
God, I'm old. We were all kids, of course, back then. But anyway, when Mazeroski passed away, I got a little bit sentimental because that home run he hit in 1960 is like my first TV baseball memory.
Yeah. Oh.
So, and it's back, and it's all about the renewal of life, why baseball is the... How do I get rid of this Superman spit curl on the top of my head?
We got a stapler?
No, I look like I've been frightened. It's standing straight up.
I may have some duct tape in the car.
Push the
I know.
push the headphones back.
Here, put the hat on. That'll take care of it.
All right, let me see if this thing... Is this the front
The
part?
buckle's in the front, yeah. Ta-da!
There
No
you
more
go.
spit curl.
I look like an enormous button mushroom. That's It's warm, too.
It is warm.
I'll just put that right over there. Pamela looks better in that thing than either one of us.
I enjoyed the top hat when you brought in the top hat.
Yeah, I could bring that back.
That was cool.
14 minutes after 4 o'clock. Did we do the weather yet?
Did we? I don't think so.
We're already behind this hour.
Yep.
And I blame myself. So let me do this. We just had a reminder that you never know when a season's over. Record-breaking cold. We may. In fact, I should text Rich. Watch this. This is how we do it on the fly. Text Rich, Thomas.
What do you want to say?
Hi! Exclamation point. Did we break the record for the lowest high temperature ever on St. Patrick's Day today?
Send it.
Yes.
Done.
See, I like that part.
That's live radio right there, kids.
Send it.
That's
yes.
how it's done. That's how it's done.
In my authoritative, manly voice. And
Yeah.
she says, done.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, you did look good with that hat on YouTube, on the YouTube feed. It came across.
Oh.
It looked good.
Anyway.
Very manly.
I know this. A lot of people didn't think they would be using their central heating system in the middle of March, but guess what? Unless you really love freezing to death.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
And by the end of the week, guess what? This will all be a distant memory because you'll be popping on the AC as we hit back into the 80s.
Yeah.
The point being, it's so important to stay comfortable and to make sure you don't get hit with an ungodly expense in maintenance. The ideal solution is to spend $180 once a year with Clark's Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing. Team up with them. For that $180, they will dispatch HVAC techs to your house before each seasonal change. And they'll check all the major component parts, make sure everything looks good to go, that you got the coolant, everything else is the way it should be. And then come back when the weather starts to chill down, usually about mid-October. And if they recommend a repair on a part as a preventive step, and believe me, most of the time they don't, but you get a discount on parts and labor. Maybe your system is making an odd noise or something. Sometimes you could tell. Point is, you never have to wait for a technician if you need one. If your AC breaks down on a hot summer day, same thing. They've got an amazing group of plumbers that can diagnose and apply a fix quickly. They also are on call on the ASAP level. When you need a plumber, Clark's will send somebody out, no matter what time of the day or night it happens to be. For more information, call 334-277-2125, 334-277-2125, or visit clarkcomfort.com, Alabama certification number 09098 and 417. Here's Skipper.
We have a new accident on Eastern Boulevard in the vicinity of Woodmere. If you're coming up by Home Depot and Lowe's, with them being on your left, should be in your lane. We've also had an accident, 1200 block South Decatur. That's right near Carter Hill. Please watch out for emergency vehicles there. Busy and building everywhere, especially interstates and boulevards right now. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to moderate traffic. At McKenna Nissan, you can drive a brand new Nissan with your good credit and no money down. Talk to David and get all the details. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. It's worth the drive. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Epicure and Jack's Tavern, located at 2060 Downing Street. 5 ice cold beers, 1 bucket, $13. Anytime. At Epicure and Jack's Tavern, their beer buckets are always available. No happy hour clock required. Come in, relax, and enjoy great food with an even better deal. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. Cold beer, fair prices, no fine print. Come taste what everyone's talking about.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are making weather history today with the coldest St. Patrick's Day ever, or at least a tie. And tonight, guess what? We're headed for another freeze with clear skies. Overnight low temperature tonight falls to about 30 by dawn Wednesday morning. Wednesday, with sunshine, we are still way below normal, but 60 is a little better. We'll be in the 30s on Wednesday night, up to about 70 on Thursday, and upper 70s on Friday. So we will get better eventually. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank, serving families and communities since 1906. Proud to be named 16th best performing bank nationally in their asset category by American Banker. Learn more at cbsbank.com. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Big Mama raised no dummies. I took a rap.
What? If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
All right, why is this an appropriate bumper tune on St. Patrick's Day? Who can tell me?
Why?
Why?
God, I'm old. The song is Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs.
Oh, wow. That is go back.
And believe it or not, it was a top 10 hit. That was the great era. You know, you hear all this beazel schmeazel about equity, diversity, and inclusion. In music, top 40, the beauty of it was as diverse as any format could ever hope to be.
Absolutely.
Because you could have a song like that in the top 10, along with the Beatles.
Or a song from Broadway.
Yeah.
You know?
Hello, Dolly. Was right around that time. I mean, it just, whatever was popular, and somehow a station properly formatted could make all of that work and draw a huge crowd.
I'm going to look up the top 40 hits on the day I was born.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
It'll be depressing is what it'll be.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the list is probably going to be, well, let's see.
Oh, guess what the number one song was? February 19th, 1987.
Ooh. Okay. February of 87. That was actually not on the air at that time. I was sitting out a non-compete, getting paid a lot of money to do nothing.
Ah, what a life.
Before I took my next job and got paid a lot of money to have fun. It was a wonderful time.
Oh, yeah.
So I have no idea, actually.
Very popular song. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
Oh, that's a great song.
Yeah, it's still a good song.
Birthday.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what the number one song on my birthday was.
Why?
In fact, because it's, we Bon Jovi, that's cool. That Bon Jovi is still hip. Whatever was number one on my birthday probably sounds like ancient music that was uncovered in a pyramid or something like that. All right. Well, this is a nice story. Is Tom going to be with us, or is it Sammy tomorrow?
Sammy's coming tomorrow.
Our listener, Jennifer, tells us that they had success raising money for the Elmore County Humane Society.
Awesome.
That's good.
And our buddy, Mr. Moore, helped out, which is really cool. We love seeing that. We work with some amazing people, both on the air and those who support. We had Madeline Cannon in from Alabama Home Mortgage. And because they just joined this particular show recently. I know they've been part of what Joey does for a long time. And it's great to get to know them. I mean, these are high-caliber local businesses, and our listeners know it's really important to support them. So when you have a need for a service, I'm getting texted by my friend Brian McMahon. He's with Turf Stalkers.
Yeah.
Great local business.
I
Awesome
read on
job.
Facebook he hurt his elbow.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Yeah.
Because they do a lot of work.
Yeah.
They clear out brush. They can mow your yard. They can do landscaping.
plenty
they
for him to do.
everything. Okay, I pulled out the top 10 list for my birthday, March 12th, 1964.
All right.
And it's-
Were the Beatles in there?
The Beatles were in there big time.
Please me.
Number
I Wanna Hold Your
5
Hand.
was She Loves You.
Okay, yeah, that's
Number
right. at the-
6 was Shake It Up, Baby.
You were-
Twist and
I
shout.
love that song.
You were
Yeah.
born during the British invasion.
I was. That was when they hit the Ed Sullivan show. And in fact, I have a DVD copy of those two broadcasts, and it's amazing to think about. That's when I was a baby. All that stuff was going on.
Yeah.
Please Please Me is number 9, and then number 12 was I Want to Hold Your Hand.
What was number 1?
Number 1 is a song by Terry Stafford called Suspicion.
Oh.
And number 2 was Tall Cool One by the Wailers.
Hang on one second. Pause there. I may be able to. There.
Do you have Suspicion?
This was the number 1 song when Master Thespian was born.
Oh, I know this song.
But this is different. Oh.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And very different from the Beatles. That's why Top 40 was so.
Every time you kiss me, I'm still not.
I know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
This is turned up in a lot of soundtracks. But he was a crooner, this guy.
Oh, I love this.
Though you keep on saying you really, really, really love me. Do you say the same words to someone
Number
else
4.
when I'm not there?
He had a modern touch.
Suspicion.
For it's my heart.
Suspicion.
Keeps us apart. Suspicion. Why torture me?
Who else wants to know what was number 1 on their birthday?
I love that.
The number 4 song was Stay by the Four Seasons. Stay just a little bit longer.
Yeah, Frankie Valli
I love that song too.
had it with that twice, I believe.
What
Yeah.
a good time.
That's amazing.
You know, in the context of being a DJ, Stay was a handy song. One of the reasons it got played as much as it did in the old days, and I hate starting sentences with that, but in the old days of radio, Rick Peters told me about this. I wasn't around. Stuff like news had to run at the top of the hour, 0000.
Right.
And you had to time into it. And oftentimes you had like a couple of minutes, and Stay was a song that could take you into the top of the hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we always kept stuff like another one of Maurice Williams and the Zodiac.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
What
goodness.
song did they have?
Number what?
Hang on, I can find out.
Anyway, if you,
I'll Google it.
1961.
I think it was Stay.
You say Maurice Williams and the Zodiac?
Yeah.
Big Bad John. I love that song.
Oh man, I wonder if we have that.
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking.
Big Bad John. That's so great.
Okay, so
You know that this. You want to hear
Ah,
something
thank
hilarious? We used to call John Boehner. Remember him? That old drunk that was the House Speaker. We thought he was going to be a conservative hero, and he was a joke. He was a bad joke. I don't see it in the system.
Yeah, one of the last tracks that the Zodiacs recorded was "Stay."
Okay.
They did a recording in the summer of 1959, recorded in a Quonset hut on Shakespeare Road in Columbia. They recorded several tracks, but "Stay" was one of those that they did, and at 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Do you want to
Stay
hear
is the
something
shortest
insane?
recording.
Yes.
I looked up when my kids were born. Absolutely insane how different this is. When Max was born in 2007, Crank That Soldier Boy.
Crank That Soldier Boy?
Yes. And when Remy was born in 2019, Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
Lizzo. Lizard.
Yep.
Bless her heart.
Oh, goodness. Crank That Soldier Boy.
That's
funny. So funny.
What does that mean? Crank That Soldier Boy. Never mind.
I don't know if we want to explore that.
Other than that, by the way, Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs were once known as the Royal Charms and the Gladiolas, and then the Excellos before they settled on the Zodiacs.
I got to work with so many people from that era who, when oldies became really popular in the 70s and 80s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of those guys really hadn't been in much demand. I got to know Mike Love from the Beach Boys because he was always the media contact with the band because most of them were off the deep end. So whenever the Beach Boys did an interview, you talked to him. And he was great. And you know what impressed me about him? We hosted a spring break Beach Boys concert on Fort Lauderdale Beach in 81, I believe it was. And then they came and played at a theater venue like a year later. And he came up to me and said, "Hey, Greg, how you doing?" And I thought, how the hell, all the stuff the Beach Boys do, does he remember me?
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
that impressed me. And then we had him on the air, I think it was late last year or the year before. And he remembered stuff that I brought up because we had worked together at least 3 or 4 times down in Miami.
Wild. That's wild.
Yeah. I've been very lucky. I don't want to spend too much time doing this today, though, because I don't want tomorrow's story to be on his last show ever.
Okay, well, we need to go through that pile of stuff.
Yeah, let's hit.
I got the crap pile here.
Let's start digging through that.
It's already 4:30.
Is it already 4:30?
Oh, we can start having fun.
Holy cow!
Let's
All
see. Let's take a quick peek at the top of the crap pile.
Yep.
Because some of this crap makes the morning show, but it's good enough for a little time in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't have it. Oh, the phone number 867-5309. Speaking of songs, Tommy
Jimmy.
Two-Tone.
867-5309.
That in the 272 area code will now direct people to a cancer helpline. And Tommy Two-Tone is very happy about that.
Interesting. Interesting.
We have doing any job. I've been blessed to be doing this for a long time. But there are some jobs that are real work. Can you imagine being a grave digger for 73 years and 75 days? That's the new record.
Wow.
And it belongs to a 92-year-old guy in Galveston, Indiana. He thought the only Galveston was in Texas, as Glenn Campbell pointed out. He just retired after a record-breaking tenure as a gravedigger. Wow. He started in 1952.
Wow.
I hope they eventually gave him some equipment to use and he stopped using a shovel.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
There was a baseball player named Richie Hebner. He's a pretty good player. Had some power. And he spent the off-season digging graves. Because it kept him in shape.
I could see that would be really good physical work.
Today's baseball players do not need to dig graves in the off-season because they're making more in a month than most of the old guys did in their entire careers.
But, it's a job you're always going to have because there are always going to be people dying. There's always going to be a need for people to have a hole in the ground, put somebody in,
And talking about
Bada
his
bing, bada
career, he said he has had to dig graves for friends, acquaintances, even
goodness.
his wife.
Oh, goodness.
But he always makes sure that every job is done right as a tribute to the person lost and their families who are grieving. And his son has a Facebook page set up to honor his father's career and documenting a bit of his retirement. That's kind of cool. 73 years, though.
Yeah. Well, what was funny this weekend, we were staying with my mother-in-law, and she has, she's been working on getting all of her affairs together because she's like, I'm not going to be around much longer. She's 85, I think, 86. And she pointed out to us, see that manila envelope over there? Those are the pictures that I want to be displayed at my funeral.
Right.
She's already got that taken care of. We're like, really? You want to be thinking about this? She said, I want to make sure it's the way I want it.
Well,
you don't want me to come back and haunt you, do you? I was like, no, we don't want you to come back and haunt
That's fair.
us.
I wouldn't want a picture of me put up that I thought was like the worst picture of me ever.
Yeah, so I got to make sure.
You can't take a bad picture.
Definitely I can. Cameron showed me a screen grab from the YouTube the other day. Oh, my God.
I know. When David Blackman sends out our Idiocracy broadcasts, you get what you get in the capture.
It'll just catch you.
I know.
I was like, I was like mid cough in the screen grab. He sent it to me. I was like, please stop. I don't like to think about the faces that I make and it being caught live for somebody to screenshot.
Yeah, that's funny. Ew. As I yawn. That'll be a good one.
Hey,
me and my mouth open.
Nothing wrong with feeling relaxed today. It's, you know.
Speaking of that, my coffee is.
Oh yeah,
here. I'm
on
gonna
spring break this week. So
We're helping people wind down at the end of the day, not trying to wake them up first
In
thing in the
fact,
morning.
I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow at 3. If I get done with that early, you may just swing by and hang out for a little while.
You're always welcome here.
Yep.
Rich Thomas, by the way, did reply. The official verdict on whether or not we set a record for the lowest high temperature on St. Patrick's Day is not in yet.
Okay.
But he will let us know. Because
the sun is
we
still
could
out.
also have a record low temperature tomorrow morning as well.
Yeah.
Goodness.
This is weird, isn't it? Because last week we had 3 or 4 days
in the
where-
80s. It
where
was
we tied or
nice.
set a record high temperature.
Yeah.
And now we're breaking low temperature records. Is that the climate change? Let's plan ahead here.
No, it's weather in Alabama. If you don't like
Weather,
it, just wait a few
exactly.
minutes. It'll change.
I know, but any time there's unexpected stuff.
We should enjoy this. Enjoy this coolness. Because guess what? Come around end of May, beginning of June, we're going to be sweating our buttocks off.
Sometimes
I
even
don't
in
mind
April.
it. I don't mind it at the beginning of summer. It's by the end of August when I'm like, can this be over?
Yeah.
Oh my
Can't
gosh.
wait for the fall. Can't wait to put up the Christmas stuff.
But then the
Yeah.
heat isn't really gone until October still. So
Yeah.
we're like,
That's true. Some years it's worse
Gosh.
than others.
Of course, we still have our Christmas stuff out. We have, so we just kind of keep it up year round. You know, it's fun.
Hey, as long as we're having fun with the Mobile television station and the story on the leprechaun,
Yeah.
here's an actual newscast. KTLA in LA, a reporter was covering a bear attack
share it.
No.
that happened in the neighborhood when an actual bear, or maybe the same bear, showed up in her shot. Here's what that sounded like.
Good morning. I'm Erin Myers in Monrovia. A bear attacked a woman walking her dog in this neighborhood, and now they're trying to determine if it is the same bear that lives underneath the house here behind me. All those details coming up.
And yes, we all see that bear off to the right side. We'll get back with Erin in just a moment. We all know California.
I see it
is-
now.
Okay, let's go back to Erin Myers.
You can see the bear actually walking into the trap, or nope, it was going to, but now it's walking out. We're going to step back a little bit.
Yeah.
We may get back in the car depending on what it does, but right now you can see it here. They don't know if this was the bear that attacked the person walking.
By the way, news chick.
Holy cow!
I got news for you. You can go in the car. But that is not going to stop a bear who could literally not only smash the window in with one swat, but probably pull the door off, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be put in the car in reverse.
Yeah, that would be
Quickly.
the wise plan of action.
Quickly.
That's
Sometimes
insane.
people that do the news can
So
be.
she didn't see it because she was facing the camera, but
Right.
it was, oh my goodness.
Look,
Ah!
can I be a sexist here for a minute?
Yes, please.
I worked in television news. And not all, but the vanity of women on camera was at times tough to take.
Yeah.
We all want to look good. I didn't have to do too much back then. Today, I decided to stop wearing the bag over my head. I'm just going with what I got. This is what it is. I'm not going to pretend. But it could get really ridiculous. We had hair stations. This is in a TV station.
Yeah, yeah.
And a makeup artist and all this stuff.
Hold
And
on, yards. Yeah.
It's
You
like,
do have to do your makeup a certain way to not look washed out and terrible
Because
on
you're dealing
camera.
with a lot of lights.
Yes.
A lot of really bright. And yeah, I would agree with you there that you
all
really
we
need to
did,
have that.
especially in Florida with the heat, keep the camera from shining.
Mm-hmm.
News anchor said, get yourself a compact of Max Factor Tan number 2 for your level of whiteness.
Just the baseness. Yeah.
Seriously.
I know.
Or as Joey got my perpetually sun-kissed skin. And you put a little bit on under your eyes just to flatten the approach. That was it. Those are good days.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's take this bottom of the hour break here because we're already 10 minutes late.
Oh, goodness. Yes.
And as much as I love doing this, I would like to go home on time today. So we'll start with a traffic update from Skipper. 1819 News next.
We have a new accident, 1000 block South Holt Street, a vehicle fire there. Also, 1200 block South Decatur, that is right in the neighborhood of Carter Hill and Norman Bridge. Please watch out for emergency vehicles on the scene there. There were some injuries involved in that one. Also, East Boulevard right near Woodmere, if you're coming up with Lowe's and Home Depot on your left, should be in your lane. Watch out for emergency vehicle. Fire department on the scene of that one. We'll keep you updated. Thurgood Marshall College funds Free Source Summer Camp. Registration now open at Trenton State. The SOAR program is designed to empower the next generation of leaders. Visit trentumstate.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
A player on the Crimson Tide men's basketball team was arrested this past Monday by the West Alabama Narcotics Task Force. Aiden Holloway is alleged to have been in possession of a pound of marijuana. Bond for Holloway was set at $5,000. Holloway is the junior guard and second leading scorer for the Crimson Tide. That team is headed to the first NCAA tournament game against Hofstra this coming Friday. The University of Alabama has not yet released a statement on this incident with Holloway. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Brian Dawson here, CEO of 1819 News. I'm also the host of 1819 News, the podcast, and we'd love for you to join us by listening to our weekly show on all the top podcast apps, both in audio and video format. At 1819 News, the podcast, we are in pursuit of a free and flourishing Alabama. Every week, we're having important conversations with guests from across this great state, all with the goal of equipping Alabamians to be in pursuit of a free and flourishing Alabama with us. New episodes are released weekly. I hope you'll join us.
A judge has ruled in favor of the City Council of Lipscomb after the City Council launched a lawsuit against the mayor, Robin Sims. The judge ruled that the City Council does have the authority to appoint a city attorney, police chief, and city clerk. The mayor had refused to recognize these appointed positions and obstructed those who were seeking to perform their duties in these jobs. Sims responded to the judge's ruling, saying he will comply, and said that his actions were only done to ensure that the city acted in a legal manner regarding these appointments. A Muscle Shoals firefighter, Wesley Sharpston, was honored this past Monday night for saving a man's life while Sharpston was out dining with his family in Florence. Sharpston began CPR on another diner who had collapsed at that restaurant and no longer had a pulse. Sharpston was given the Emergency Medical Services Life-Saving Award for his actions. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey Publix.
You can't control interest rates. You can't control housing inventory. And you definitely can't control what the national news decides to panic about this week. But here's what you can control. You control your timing. You decide when it's the right time to buy, when it makes sense to refinance, and when to tap into your equity to renovate, invest, or consolidate debt and free up monthly cash flow. Real estate decisions aren't one size fits all, and they shouldn't be driven by headlines or social media noise. They should be based on your goals, your finances, and your life. The smartest moves happen when you focus on what you can control and work with someone who helps you see the full picture. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello everyone, Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
If you've ever wanted to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, and didn't know where to start, Janney King Gulf Coast has already built a foundation for you. With guaranteed initial customers, hands-on training, and ongoing local support, you'll never feel like you're doing it alone, because you won't be. For over 35 years, we've helped people turn their dreams into real successful businesses. Take the next step. Discover a business built for you at JanneyKingCleans.com.
Alabama weather will never fail to surprise you. Our lawns hardly get a chance to have any downtime, and as usual, it's already time to start getting ready for spring. This year, save the hard work and aggravation and call Alabama Lawns, the River Region's leader in weed control and fertilization services. What makes Alabama Lawns the River Region's best? It's the people. They have the experience, education, and commitment to customer satisfaction. Ask your neighbors. Alabama Lawns has been the Montgomery Advertiser's Reader's Choice Award winner 14 years in a row. The Alabama Lawn staff is made up of long-term employees and agronomy graduates, and the staff at Alabama Lawns attend annual continuing education classes. It pays to have someone that knows southern grass types and how to keep them green and flourishing. Call Alabama Lawns today at 272-7171 and let them show you real value in lawn maintenance service. Alabama Lawns, the company with black trucks and green lawns.
Hi, I'm Brian McMahon with Turf Stalkers. Within a few months of advertising with Blue Water, our customer base doubled. If you're looking for similar results, we highly recommend advertising with Blue Water.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the River Region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
By the way, Rich texted back, we missed setting the all-time low high temperature for this day by 1 degree. All-time low high record was 51. We made it to 52 today. We could still break the all-time low record tomorrow morning, which is 30. We'll let you know in the morning.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are making weather history today with the coldest St. Patrick's Day ever, or at least a tie. And tonight, guess what? We're headed for another freeze with clear skies. Overnight low temperature tonight falls to about 30 by dawn Wednesday morning. Wednesday, with sunshine, we are still way below normal, but 60 is a little better. We'll be in the 30s on Wednesday night, up to about 70 on Thursday, and upper 70s on Friday. So we will get better eventually. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Green beer is the drink for me. When toasted my friend St. Paddy, I'll celebrate my Irish pride, throwing up passed out, urinating outside. Let's cheer! Green beer! I'm Irish!
You wish. I like my phone thick. I'm gonna be sick. There's nothing like green beer.
Hey, nothing like a belly full of green beer on a cold day like this, right?
Whoa.
Disgusting.
Whoa.
That, of course, was a parody of the Green Acres theme song. And you know who would be a great female for the Lisa Douglas role?
Jake Quellen.
Yeah. She would be a great Lisa Douglas if they were to remake that show. And guess who's on the phone with us right now?
Is she?
Hi.
There she is.
I am here. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
You know, you gave us that greeting this morning when you sent pictures of the kids dressed up for the day. It's amazing how you have them ready for whatever the occasion happens to be.
Oh, and the leprechauns showed up while they were at school. You know, we set the leprechaun trap last night.
Oh, did you know?
It didn't show up, and I thought like maybe the leprechaun got spooked because we were in the house last night and, but while they were at school, the leprechaun showed up and brought all these crazy green treats.
Those two are going to have such great memories when they're all grown up of all the work you went to make each and every occasion so special. I mean, I think I do a pretty good job, but I can't hold a candle to you. I mean, I will make my daughter endure an Easter egg hunt 2 weeks from Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll roll her eyes, but I make it worth her while to do it because it makes me happy.
Yeah. They definitely do not go without, that's for sure.
So, what's new? What's going on in your life besides St. Patrick's Day?
I mean, it's always something, just work and being busy. It's Bunko week, so we've got Bunko on Thursday. Lola and Steven are playing soccer. Steven this season is on the Leopard, and Lola, are you ready for this? Is on the Eels.
The Eels.
The Eels. Okay.
The Eels?
No, you did say...
Not electric, just regular eels.
Huh,
Okay,
they
you-
pulled from the second roster names on that one.
You did say leopard.
That's what Dana said.
Yeah, you did say leopard and not leper.
Yeah,
right?
the lepers and the eels.
Lepers.
The leopard.
Okay.
Last year, we were the Cougars and the Wahoos.
So who comes up with
This
these
year-
names?
I think the league does it, and they separate them into ages, like
Oh,
jungle
okay.
cats and, like,
Yeah.
aquatical animals.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how many animals did you bypass before you were like, let's be the eels?
Right.
Right.
I've never heard of any sports team named the Eels.
Well,
So it is
guess
unique.
what?
It's exclusive, that's for sure.
I bet it's because they're very slippery.
I know. And ChatGPT is amazing because I had it make me a logo that says Soccer Mom, and it has an eel and a leopard on it.
That's
so
so
we're gonna put that on
Oh.
a shirt.
That's cool.
Very exciting. So that's new, and then spring break is next week for us.
Oh, next week. Why don't they get all the schools coordinated so that everybody's
Why
out?
would we do that?
Right.
Why?
It makes
Why would
sense.
we-
That's why.
How does it make sense? Yeah.
Why would we do that?
I think Auburn has already had theirs.
Well, AUM
I
this
think
is this
Auburn
week.
was
Is,
last week.
yeah, but AUM is this week.
Yeah, there's a bunch of schools this week too. Because
Yeah,
I've had
Montgomery and a lot of the private schools are this week, and then the Catholic school is the week of Easter.
I
And we
like
are
it
next week.
when they split it up because I have a lot of teachers that try to come in and get services done on their spring break when they actually have days off. And I can fit them in when they're not all in the same week.
That's cool.
I don't like that because then I can't get in with Pamela.
I know. You did try to, and I was like, my first available is like the 30th.
I know, and it's like I'm going to be out of town. But yeah, so we've got just that, and work's busy, and we have family in town this past weekend from Nashville, and so it's every day something.
Hey, I'm happy to tell you that you'll be able to add a new dimension of excitement to your mornings starting Friday. We're going to be doing the morning show on video as well.
Oh, fantastic!
So you'll be able to see shirtless Uncle Chi-Chi
Yeah,
doing
hold
the
on.
weather
We'll
from the
bring you on
studio
in a
here.
few minutes.
If he's not shirtless for the first show, I'm not tuning in.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
tell him that tomorrow morning. He's going to want to kill me,
That's
I
a
can tell you that.
demand.
Make sure and
That's a
get some
demand.
baby oil so you can make sure and lather up and look all nice and shiny for you.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not shirtless, I'm not watching.
It's hilarious.
I'll let him know. What about me?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do them both.
He could get one of
both are
those.
Not shirtless.
He needs to get on Amazon right now and get one of those T-shirts Prime to him. That's like
Yeah, that looks like
the buff naked
Oh,
body.
really?
Yeah,
from like you wear at the beach, like
Yeah.
the beach cover up.
that'd be hilarious
You talking
That
for
is
me or for
fantastic.
Rich?
for Rich.
Oh.
So he doesn't really have to be shirtless.
You know,
He
that
can
is a
just
great
look
idea.
like it.
That's an idea.
Let's find the link to that, and I'll buy him for both of us.
You guys just should have fun with it. Have fun with it. I think it'll be great. I think more people will listen and watch because you guys are very comical. We want to see you.
We need to do more themed days.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Do it.
With the
They
video
say
option, it
Patrick's Day,
opens the
there's
door to
gotta
all
be
kinds of
green.
stuff.
Yeah. Because when
Pamela, are
when
you-
we
have
dressed up
any
for
green?
Halloween, or I did that the makeup for Halloween, that was fun.
Hey, Jacqueline, just to let you know that nothing has changed in Florida, a guy from our former neck of the woods has been charged with lap lifting.
What is that?
He went to one of those special clubs that end with names like Platinum.
Oh.
And
yeah. They have a really good prime rib.
he received 15 consecutive dances at $40 each, plus a $50 review fee for a total of $650. When the dancing was done, he said, "Well, I got
Look
50."
at that.
Yeah, I'll wear that. I'll wear
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's very,
That's
very manly.
hilarious.
The nipples are a little oversized, but I'll wear it.
And the abs, the six
Oh
pack.
my gosh. Look at this one.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's for me.
That is
That'll
too
pull our
funny.
female numbers.
Those
to
of
the
you
roof.
listening on the
Here's
radio,
another one.
she's showing pictures of T-shirts that look like naked people.
Well, they're beach bodies.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Some of the
Jacqueline,
weight
this
stuff.
guy was
Right.
charged with theft of services for
It is theft of services.
enjoying. I mean, you'd think after one, he might say, "Well, I only have $50." No.
Oh.
Or why do they not make him like Apple Pay or Tap to Pay? If you're going to pay to play, you do pay beforehand.
I'm
Pamela,
sending it to you.
Yeah, see, I would think they would
It'll be here
have
Thursday.
him pay every single time. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would think it's been a long time since I frequented one of those establishments, and back then we didn't have like Tap to Pay and Apple Pay and
Right.
all that. So I'm not sure how that would work, but I would think if I was a small business owner, an entrepreneur, if you will, I would have a pay before.
Now, if I'm President Trump, I am making it known immediately that no tax on lap dances. If he really wants to.
Yeah, is that? I think that would be considered overtime.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Why not? Well, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We really appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, I'm glad you. I'm sorry to make you crazy with that, but I always got to check.
You're fine. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks. Here is Steve at 272-9228.
I got two comments. Both of them are political. I'm still looking forward to getting those $2,000 checks at our house. Trump usually delivers. And the other thing I was going to say is that conservatives, especially in the Southeast, all of us need to organize, and we need to be lobbying the people of the Dakota where he's representing to get him out of there. Have people calling his office that they're disenchanted with him for not doing something with the filibuster. He's just a garbage rhino.
Yeah, most of them are. They're just, I just posted that on Facebook because this is something that both Democrats, Republicans, and Independents all want. They all want voter ID.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, if they can't get this done, they are acting in concert for a specific purpose to not get it done. And I can't imagine what that is. But it sucks. And I hope they all pay a price for it. And Trump has promised to primary a lot of these guys if they don't do it.
Yeah.
And if Thune doesn't make a serious effort, he ain't going to be a senator from Texas anymore because Trump will not endorse him. He'll go with Ken Paxton, and Ken Paxton will kick his ass. And it sounds like he needs that. Thank you so much for the call. It is 4:57 news, and you know who we haven't heard from is Menthol Meredith.
Oh, we haven't.
Oh, I want to hear her take on St. Patrick's Day.
Actually, she's going to talk. She's serious today. She's going to talk about the of all times when we've got a thing going on in Iran to shut down or not pay those who work for the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
This is the Democrats. They own this completely, and they should be hanging their heads in shame.
Absolutely.
Billy.
Hey, Greg. I hope you're doing well today.
Pretty good, actually. Thank you.
Listen, I don't know if you talked about this, but this is something that y'all need to be monitoring, and it's coming out of Las Vegas. There is a Clark County, which is right outside. It's in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
There's a local sheriff there. He is refusing to release a person from his jail who has 35.
Yes, I saw the story.
Yes, and the federal judge is going to sue him, or threaten to put the sheriff in jail if he don't release this cat.
We have so many judges, both locally and nationally, at all levels of the judiciary, who absolutely suck. This guy has been arrested 35 times. The judge, he's a bad guy. The judge wants to let him out, and the sheriff says, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to put my constituents at risk.
Well, here's
Somebody
the
with
thing,
balls.
What if I lived in that county? What I would do, I would find out who that judge is. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would tell that judge, I tell you what, the sheriff's going to release this guy. But if he injures any of my loved ones, I got a bullet with your name on it. That's what I would tell them. These judges need to be held accountable, and that's the problem. They're not being held accountable. They're above the law, and this is ridiculous that this is going down. That judge has no disregard for the people that he or she is supposed to represent.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Somebody with a record like that who has done these, diversion type punishments before, and they just blatantly, break parole, or if they're being monitored, they, go wherever they want.
Yeah.
Why do they deserve 35 chances?
Well, I'm going to tell you, Greg, I commend you, because I think there's a case in Montgomery, a murder case, involving a young girl that was murdered, and her body was found.
Yeah, that's the Atlanta.
Outside of Lee County. You posted the picture of that judge on Facebook, okay?
Yeah.
And you made her famous, and I commend you for that. But I'm telling you, people across this country need to be doing exactly what you're doing, Greg. And if I lived in that county and that cat gets released, and one of my loved ones is killed or hurt because of that, that judge is going to pay dearly for that, and they need to be held accountable. But that's just my 2 cents.
I know, I appreciate it. And that is a good story, that one out of Vegas. God,
Yeah,
there's
that's
all
nuts.
kinds of this.
I just looked it up.
I'm glad that we've been having more fun than news today, because there's so much. Once again, a lone GOP senator defects, joins Dems to block Trump voter ID bill.
Oh, God.
What? Oh, my goodness.
And as far as I'm concerned, you may as well just kick this country to the curb, because this is the beginning of the end. When you can't get an idea that is popular with a big majority all the way across all party lines, when you can't get that done, somebody's taking orders from somebody who is not John Q. Public. Zohran Mamdani, New York, invokes Palestinian genocide during their St. Patrick's Day celebration. What an asshat that creep is. Federal judge facing Supreme Court rebuke doubles down with new Trump policy block. A Biden-appointed judge, Brian Murphy, was the latest in a string of high-profile decisions that blocked administration policies and were later reversed. He's been reversed time after time, but he's still voting the way he's told. Now I'm getting pissed. And we're at the top of the hour.
The inmate in that?
Yes.
He's scary looking.
Very. That's the Vegas.
Yeah.
And the sheriff, you got to give him credit. He knows this dude is going to go out and hurt somebody else.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was
But a judge.
This was
And they're never held responsible when these people do go out and commit another serious crime or even kill somebody. Makes me sick. Well, I'll play Menthol Meredith in a moment with her thoughts on the TSA, which, again, is another thing that Democrats totally own. Skipper has your traffic update. Wall Street Business next.
We believe all of our earlier accidents have cleared except for East Boulevard near Woodmere. If you're coming up with Home Depot and Lowe's on your left, should be in your lane. Watch out for the accident off on the right. Very busy now. Boulevards, I-65 and 85. All of our feeder roads out of Montgomery. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to mostly moderate traffic. And we had an accident. Highway 143 at River Oaks Road in Elmore County. Use caution there. We will keep you updated. Get ready for spring at Premier Place. After shopping, eat at Poblano's King Buffet or Sweet Frog Frozen Yogurt. All at Premier Place in Prattville. Another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
With a Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew. Amazon says it's now offering even speedier delivery.
For a fee, customers in more than 2,000 areas can now get orders from among 90,000 items delivered in 3 hours. The charge is $4.99 for Amazon Prime members and $14.99 for non-members. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Oil prices resumed their rise because of the war with Iran, but U.S. stocks held steadier this time around. The S&P 500 saw a rise of 0.2%, up 16 points to close at 6,716. The Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed 0.1%, up 46 points, 46,993. And the Nasdaq was up by 105 points. Airline stocks climbed after Delta and others raised their forecast for upcoming revenue. Treasury yields eased. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew.
It's a fact. Guys hate going to the doctor. But when it comes to erectile dysfunction and low testosterone issues, men from all over Montgomery have been thrilled seeing the providers at Montgomery Men's Health. Men all the way up to 95 years old have jump-started their sex drive and energy levels. Lots of men suffer with ED for years, but now they're able to enjoy sex again. Tom from Montgomery said, Montgomery Men's Health has changed my life. I have been able to be intimate with my wife for the first time in 5 years. She thought this problem was because of her, but the pills never worked for me. I had given up until I went to the clinic and realized there were more options for erectile dysfunction. Now I'm happy and my wife is happy. A visit for only $99, and that includes all testing, including a PSA and testosterone test. Give the guys at the clinic a call at 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. Or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
I'm Stephanie Bryan, chairwoman of the Porch Creek Indians. Tourism and hospitality are more than industries to the Porch Creek Indians. Providing a warm welcome is part of our heritage. It's central to who we are. From Atmore to Aruba, we've created more than 20 unique travel and tourism destinations, providing unforgettable guest experiences and life-changing career opportunities for our tribe and our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. Learn more at porchcreekindians.org.
I'm back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet. That changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Whether it's AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir. Since 1983, we've treated you like family. Day or night, we do things right so you can live more comfortably. Whether it's AC or heating or plumbing that you're needing, whatever you require, call Lou Choir right now.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Today's show is brought to you by St. Patrick's Day, which is Irish for Cinco de Mayo.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
Bethel Meredith after...
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Israel says it has killed 2 senior Iranian security officials in a major blow to the country's leadership. Iran, which confirmed one killing, fired salvos of missiles and drones Tuesday at its Gulf Arab neighbors and Israel. Attorney General Pam Bondi has been subpoenaed to answer questions from Congress about the Justice Department's sex trafficking investigation of Jeffrey Epstein and the agency's handling of millions of files related to the disgraced financier. Bondi was ordered Tuesday to appear for a deposition on April 14th by the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform after a vote earlier this month. On Wall Street, the Dow up by 46 points, the Nasdaq rose 105, the S&P advanced 16. More details at srnnews.com.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So, yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds, too. Get a quote right now at 800-555-2085, 800-555-2085, or biglou.com.
All right, the one and only Menthol Meredith with her commentary on the TSA shutdown.
Well, did y'all see about how all them people was waiting in line at the airport for like 3 hours? Well, shoot, that ain't nothing. One time, I waited in line for 6 hours just to get Guy Fieri to sign my cleavage. I made the most of it, though. In long lines, I played this game I made up called Who's Got Priors? And y'all, I must have a sixth sense or something, because I can sniff out felons and pyramid schemers with a 97% accuracy rate. I guess I can smell my own kind. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. With all these TSA folks looking for work, I gotta make sure none of them is trying to take my spot on the pole at the Velvet Tractor.
The Velvet Tractor.
Oh.
Wow, that sounds like a classy joint.
Trying to remember my neighbor Lou, who lives in Bellwood West, on the drive to Florida, right around somewhere between, I think, Gainesville and...
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, on the east side of I-75.
I notice that sign every time I go by.
Yeah, there's billboards for miles, very faded out, crappy looking billboards for this truck stop strip joint.
Yeah.
And I never stopped there. Although I did act twice, actually. I've accidentally found myself in a strip club. Accidentally. You're skeptical.
Yeah.
I've only been to one time.
I have never been to one, so I
When-
had people
when I
try to
first
get
moved
me
to
to go to
Florida-
one, but I never have.
Oh, must have a live report right now.
Oh,
From
okay.
that store?
Let's bring in correspondent William Big.
Are you talking about Micanopy exit 283 by any chance? I wouldn't
Probably.
know personally. But...
Oh, yeah. I call it a canopy.
McCanopy.
yes, it's Micanopy. It's I think
By
it's
the
exit
preserve.
283, and and it's Cafe Risque.
Yes,
Ah, that's it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Now, when I first moved to Florida, it was the morning, and I had a taste for, I wanted breakfast. It was done with my morning show. I'd only been there like a month. And so I see the familiar peak of an IHOP on the left. Now, I'm driving into the sun, so I can't, but I know what an IHOP looks like. I know what I'm pulling into. Get out of the car. There's the familiar blue exterior decor, and I walk in. and everywhere I looked. But
you just wanted milk with your pancakes. That's what it was.
Well, I do like milk with pancakes because syrup makes you want milk.
I have been past that place a million times, going back and forth to South Florida. When I was on the road, but
yeah,
it's it's right there at Micanopy, and yeah, you're right. There's signs for miles and miles and miles. And,
the last time I made the drive, and it's been almost 3 years, they were very faded out.
Yeah.
And every time, when you're traveling north on I-75, you can look over to the right as you pass, drive on the bridge that's next to it.
Right.
And there was usually like 2 or 3 cars, but that was it. So it couldn't be. Well,
I've never stopped there, but somebody told me that the waitresses in there were all AKC registered. So I don't know.
It is in a unique area. You got to consider the area when you stop at places like that.
Yeah. It's
the local. In my opinion, the local employment pool there is probably limited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In fact, that may be one of Menthol Meredith's former joints, for all we know.
The Velvet Tractor.
Yeah. You ever been there?
Yeah, I just want to let you know that I do know exactly where you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one.
I don't know how many times.
That's so funny.
Micanopy. I thought it was my canopy. God,
I like Micanopy. That's
it
a
is.
fun way to say it.
That's very Native American too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the
more you know.
course correction there, William B.
That's all I got. See ya.
See ya. That's so funny.
If anybody's ever been there and has the self-determination to call and talk about that experience,
Yeah, you can call anonymously.
yeah, we won't put your name on the air. We'll star 69 the call, and
So when you walked into the undercover IHOP, did you turn around and leave?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had just moved there, I didn't have much money.
Okay. Yeah, and you can't go in there and like not
have money.
throw
no.
out some money.
No, and then when I had lived in Florida for a long time, and I should have known better, but I was primarily an oldies jock, and very successful. And I'm on Federal Highway, and I see a sign for a place called Solid Gold. So I thought it was an oldies bar. It was beautiful. I mean, beautiful outside, just opened up. I said, I wonder why I didn't hear about this.
But there was a reason.
And this is the God's honest truth. I pull in valet, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
valet
nice.
car.
Wow.
So this is a class joint. I tipped the guy $10 because I had a vet. Please take good care of it, and I'll give you another 10 on the way out. I walked in, and again, it was a sea of bosoms.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if they had like a geriatric joint like that and they called it Solid Gold and it was a bunch of oldies in there?
They should have a place like that. Just because somebody is
That'd
a
be
little,
so funny.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Somebody that's older, you
Yeah.
don't lose the desire to look.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
People think that goes away. It doesn't go away.
No.
No.
That's why Montgomery Men's Health is there. So, yeah, but we'll never have that here. We'll never have a lottery. We'll never have a strip club in the state of Alabama. But somehow we still have plenty of crime, don't we? I mean, the whole notion that keeps crime down.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Well, there may be.
We have an anonymous caller.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, Anonymous. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Greg. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. So Cafe Risque, we went when we were going to the Georgia game, to the Georgia-Florida game. Afterwards, one time, and traveling to South Florida, and the women, I don't know how to describe it, but they're behind cages.
Cages?
Were they behind cages for reasons?
Okay.
Cage heat.
I'm not quite sure, but one of my friends was inebriated enough that he got thrown out for actually looking too hard.
Looking?
What are you supposed to do when you're in a place with that type of entertainment? Not look?
Right.
That's
You got to be sly about it.
mighty weird.
Yeah, well, you definitely described it as a truck stop venue, because that's exactly what it was.
Okay. Imagine, based on the description of some of the dancers, that when they made certain moves, something might actually fly through the open cage bars.
Well, believe me, I didn't want to get any closer than I had to. But
Thank you for a very sincere and honest report on Cafe Risque. That was great.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
We have another one?
TK? Not about that I know of.
Hey, TK, what's up?
Hey, Greg. I've never gone into the Cafe Risque, but I have been to Micanopy many times. My brother used to live nearby. And the last time I was down there was a year or so ago, or coming through there. And I think I don't even know if it's open anymore. But the town of Micanopy, if anybody wants to stop, it's maybe a mile off the interstate there. It is gift shops, nice cafes. The town itself is like old Florida.
Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, the town itself, it's maybe a mile off the interstate, and it's a beautiful little town. Old buildings, been there over 100 years or whatever, and it's a really nice stop. You can walk around the antique stores. And
It sounds
gift
like
shops.
one of my favorite little towns in Florida, Mount Dora, which is
That's right near where my parents live.
wonderful and charming.
Beautiful at Christmas.
There's a lot of places like that in that part of Florida.
Yeah,
But,
they're still there.
but you're welcome to
Florida,
Micanopy. Is
stop in and visit the town. You'll get a whole new impression of that area.
Okay.
I mean, everything else is Florida. So much of Florida is just nonstop. I mean, my mother-in-law lived over in Port Richey, and it's like she used to get lost because every corner is the same. They got a CVS and a Publix, and she literally got lost sometimes because every mile it's the same shopping centers, and it's like. But,
When you get on those big main state roads, it's like that.
Yeah.
I remember Florida like it used to be, and I have no desire to go past the Swanee River anymore. When I get to the Swanee River, I'm ready to go back home.
I remember my first drive to Alabama. That was the one thing that stuck, going on and on and on. Montgomery wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't bad, but I thought I would arrive before sunset, and I did not.
Yeah.
But I remember going over the Suwannee River and thinking, well, that's good. I didn't know that was here.
Yeah.
Because I'd never been on I-10. And then I ended up making that drive 80 or more times.
Don't go on I-10. Go on 90.
Yeah,
Go on
I've done that. I did that a couple. In 2007, they had terrible brush fires, and I-10 and 75 were shut down because of smoke for a while. So I did have to take alternate routes. Also enjoyed taking.
I like taking 19.
19,
yes.
19 used to be the main route.
Yeah.
It's a good road, but all the Snakeatorium and all those places are closed now.
Those are the Clark Griswold tourist stops.
Yeah, there was a fruit stand or the Snakeatorium and alligators and everything.
Well, thank you for the Chamber of Commerce moment on the show today. It really was excellent.
Okay. Well, if you get off the interstate when you go to Florida, if you get, don't even go past the Swanee River, but there's still some pretty good places in Florida.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the call. Great call.
Yeah.
All right.
Both of them were great. And our guy that did the report from the Cafe Risque, that was well done.
I love driving to my parents in Florida.
That
Right
area,
down to Central Florida.
it's
I
the
love
only part
it.
of Florida that's really not like Florida. There's
It's
a lot of
really
hills.
not. There's lots of horse farms
Mhm.
and just
Beautiful area.
regular farms. The
And-
live oak trees are beautiful and everywhere. I love it.
It is 5:23. Don Duncan, All American Auto and Tire, reminds you that with Easter travel just about 2 weeks away, you may want to get your car in for the best preventive maintenance in town. If you need an oil change and you're due for that, or a tire checkup, they'll go through your car from bumper to bumper and check all the major components to make sure that if you've got a drive planned, that you'll get where you're going, or they'll give you a heads up on something you may want to consider getting taken care of now, or even better, I love the way they're good at gauging the life left on your tires or brakes, so that if you're going to have an additional expense, you got time to prepare for it. But you can always trust the advice. They got great mechanics at each of their 4 locations, wholesale price tires when you need them, no games, no gimmicks, and they always give you a price that includes installation. And accommodations in that, hey, if you need a ride to your office or home, just ask. Whatever it takes to build an ongoing relationship. And I got to tell you, after 15 years plus, it's just one of those nice little things in life to never have to doubt where you're going to take your car when it needs service.
Absolutely.
Locations in Millbrook, high atop Mount Duncan, the hill behind the McDonald's on Highway 14, Young Mitch up there. Also in Millbrook on Cusada. I imagine there'll be a lot more traffic in Millbrook when Baumhauer's opens up there.
Yep.
Downtown at 408 Madison, and Doug Mitchell. What a great group he's got on Bell Road just north of Vaughan. Speaking of roads, how are they going, Skipper?
We believe all of our earlier accidents have cleared except for East Boulevard near Woodmere. If you're coming up with Home Depot and Lowe's on your left, should be in your lane. Watch out for the accident off on the right. Very busy now. Boulevards, I-65 and 85, all of our feeder roads out of Montgomery. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to mostly moderate traffic, and we had an accident. Highway 143 at River Oaks Road in Elmore County. Use caution there. We will keep you updated. Get ready for spring at Premier Place. After shopping, eat at Poblano's, King Buffet or Sweet Frog Frozen Yogurt. All at Premier Place in Prattville. Another great McClinton and Company development. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Rich Thomas Weather brought to you by M&M Outdoors. Book your stay today at MNMCampground.com for relaxation at its best. It's easy to find and hard to leave. M&M Outdoors, your home away from home.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are making weather history today with the coldest St. Patrick's Day ever, or at least a tie. And tonight, guess what? We're headed for another freeze with clear skies. Overnight low temperature tonight falls to about 30 by dawn Wednesday morning. Wednesday, with sunshine, we are still way below normal, but 60 is a little better. We'll be in the 30s on Wednesday night, up to about 70 on Thursday, and upper 70s on Friday. So we will get better eventually. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Feeling the pressure of high credit card rates? ASE Credit Union has you covered with a low 1.99% APR on balance transfers. Move your balances in March or April and lock in that 1.99% rate through your October statement. Visit ASE Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
Hey there, Alabama. Are you ready to transform your home with style? At Royal Furniture, they've been delivering inspired value since 1946. Whether you're in Prattville, Montgomery, Auburn, Oxford, Gadsden, Athens, Decatur, or Florence, they've got the perfect pieces to make your space shine. Visit them today and discover a wide selection of furniture that fits your lifestyle and budget. Royal Furniture, where quality meets affordability, right here in Alabama. Stop by your nearest location and let them make your home beautiful together.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's cleaning service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Did you get a little tappity tap?
Do it again. I like it.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Give me green beer on St. Paddy's Day, y'all. Put it in a glass and nice and tall. Chugging them down, get them good and tight. I can keep drinking Irish brew all night. But next morning, something's not quite right. Something feels funny inside of me. Oh, the beer was green and so is my pee. Standing in the bathroom making green water. I went to the doctor to see what's the matter. The x-ray showed that I got a green liver. Ow. So down at Paddy's bar I spent the day, oh, treating myself to the hair of a dog. I know it goes against the doctor's orders, but I got no wish to remain sober. Might as well keep drinking, I've already got a green liver. Ow!
It is 5:31. I think we have just about covered all of our St. Patrick's traditions.
I wonder if that would happen, that whole green thing, if you consume too many Shamrock shakes. You wonder?
Yeah, did they stop selling those after today?
I think so. My wife and I had
Toothpaste shakes.
Yeah, my wife
Yeah.
and I had one yesterday.
Great description.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like it was a nuclear Shamrock shake. They put way too much green dye in there, but it was good.
You know,
Tasted good.
I realized today I still have not tried the Big Arch. And usually
you're
I'm one
not
of the
really
first.
missing much. I tried it. My wife tried it, and she was like me. She was like, "Well, you know, it's a burger, and it's okay, but it really wasn't anything to write home about."
Burger King is running an ad. I don't know if it's on television, but it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it is a lengthy spot done by the CEO, who's talking about they show the that King mascot, which I've never really liked. He's been fired.
Yes,
yeah, very
I saw
creepy.
that.
Yeah.
You know, when they first introduced that king, that fake king, he looked like something you would pull open, throw open the window shade, and he'd be standing on the other side of the glass peering in.
Holding a butcher knife.
Yeah, right. Not cool. But that and showed people who were unhappy with a Whopper or something and shoved it back in the bag, and this is a joke. Going on to explain that they are trying hard to make every meal you pick up to look like what you see on TV. It's an interesting tactic. And I'll tell you what, if I had been burned by a bad Burger King meal, I might be inclined, based on what I watched, to give them a second chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've been around for a while, kids, and I remember you never forget your first Whopper.
Yeah.
And when I had mine, keep in mind, at McDonald's, you could get a burger for 15 cents.
Oh my
15
gosh.
cents.
Yeah.
If you wanted a cheeseburger, it was 18 cents.
Yeah.
Whoppers were 39 cents. So this is like double the price. But man, the thing was huge. It overlapped the edges of your hand. They had to be really careful because it was easy to drop.
They are humongous.
So they have downsized, though, over time, trying to keep prices in line. I don't even know what a Whopper costs now. Is it like $3.99 or something?
I don't know. It's been a
Probably
while.
at least that.
It's been a while since I've been to Burger King. And that's one of the things they're all doing. They're scrambling to try to keep customers because the prices go up. People are trying to find cheaper alternatives.
Yeah.
So more and more people are making their own sandwiches and not going to Burger King or McDonald's or Taco Bell because it's cheaper to do it at home.
I remember if you had $5, you could go to any fast food joint and get a meal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In full. Then it became $10.
Yep.
And now it's well past that.
Yeah, a few years ago it was funny because the McDonald's still had their dollar menu, and yet nothing on the dollar menu cost $1. It was always $1.49
Yeah.
or $1.79.
Well, they're bringing that back at McDonald's, as I understand it. And this is topical because everybody pretty much, has a fast food favorite. They're doing I think, an item featuring $3 menu items.
Yeah. Yep.
See how that works. This would be the Legal Eagle.
I couldn't tell. His phone kind of cut out.
Chad?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, Chad.
It is the Legal Eagle.
The
in
one and
Laguna.
only, yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
My neighbor.
Yep. We hear you
How's
loud
it
and
going?
we hear
How
you
is
loud
it
and
now?
clear, laddie.
Drinking on this St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, this is not the Legal Eagle.
It's not?
No.
Doesn't
No
sound
wonder.
like it.
Okay, my apologies, Chad. So what's on your mind this afternoon?
No, I was just wondering, you guys drinking it all today or what?
Drinking?
No drinking.
No, I haven't had a drink in 25 years.
Yeah, I got my diet Coke here.
Just
I'm
coffee.
drinking that. Yeah, and water.
No,
Not Irish coffee.
I'm going to go home and gorge myself on corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, carrots, and onion while I watch the World Baseball Classic.
Dog, huh? Slap the dick around a little bit. I feel that.
So, okay, thanks for the call. I think he's been celebrating
Yeah, I was
St.
going to
Patrick's.
say, somebody's been
He's
drinking
been in
already.
the green beer.
Yep,
All right, so once in a while you get burned. You get one chance,
that's okay.
and after that, we just can't be friends.
Yeah, you got to have one every once in a while.
Coming up,
It's been a minute.
I didn't get a chance to do this on the morning show,
Yeah.
but it's a list of 5 signs that your coworker has no idea what they're doing.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Give that concept some thought while we bring you traffic with Skipper, some Blue Water news, and Rich's forecast.
Well, have mercy. We've got a lot of cars out on the road now, folks getting off work, trying to get home. I-65 and 85 definitely busy, as well as the boulevards right now. Not really seeing any issues around the Montgomery area. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to moderate traffic. The lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKinnon Nissan. Plus, they have 0% financing on 2026 Rogue. See David for all the details. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Nissan exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Closing arguments are set to begin today in the trial of the man accused of killing Anaya Blanchard. Witness testimony wrapped up Monday in the trial of Ibrahim Yazid as the state and defense rested their cases. In 6 days of the trial, the state called a total of 40 witnesses to the stand. The defense called none. Yazid faces the death penalty if he is convicted. Alabama basketball starting guard Aiden Holloway was arrested Monday on a drug possession charge. Authorities searched Holloway's residence and reportedly discovered more than a pound of marijuana, paraphernalia, and cash. Holloway is the Crimson Tide's second leading scorer this season at 16.8 points per game. Holloway has been removed from campus pending further investigation. Competition is underway for the second Manufacturing Madness, the coolest thing made in Alabama contest. The online bracket-style competition celebrates Alabama's manufacturers and innovative products that drive the state's economy. You may cast your vote at alabama.gov to help crown this year's Manufacturing Madness champion. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
Thank you, a much beloved and glorious.
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
An interesting development in the Nancy Guthrie case. If you were listening this morning, you will love what I'm going to tell you in just a couple of minutes. Right after Rich's weather, it's 5:39. We did not, by the way, break a new record low high temperature today. The old record was 51. We made it to 52. Maybe tonight we'll get below 30.
Yep. It's a fact. Guys hate going to the doctor. But when it comes to erectile dysfunction and low testosterone issues, men from all over Montgomery have been thrilled seeing the providers at Montgomery Men's Health. Men all the way up to 95 years old have jump-started their sex drive and energy levels. Lots of men suffer with ED for years, but now they're able to enjoy sex again. Tom from Montgomery said, Montgomery Men's Health has changed my life. I have been able to be intimate with my wife for the first time in 5 years. She thought this problem was because of her, but the pills never worked for me. I had given up until I went to the clinic and realized there were more options for erectile dysfunction. Now I'm happy and my wife is happy. A visit for only $99, and that includes all testing, including a PSA and testosterone test. Give the guys at the clinic a call at 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. Or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Bowen Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We are making weather history today with the coldest St. Patrick's Day ever, or at least a tie. And tonight, guess what? We're headed for another freeze with clear skies. Overnight low temperature tonight falls to about 30 by dawn Wednesday morning. Wednesday, with sunshine, we are still way below normal, but 60 is a little better. We'll be in the 30s on Wednesday night, up to about 70 on Thursday, and upper 70s on Friday. So we will get better eventually. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Clemson beating Iowa. Penn gets beat by Illinois. Who beats VCU? Alabama beats Michigan, then is losing to Virginia. Miami will beat Missouri, then lose to Purdue.
It's bracket season. Anybody doing the brackets this year?
I got mine done.
Oh, you're in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Absolutely.
I don't either. I really don't. The only time I even cared about this event is when my daughter's college made the Final Four.
That was cool.
That
was cool.
I think it was 2024.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Maybe 23.
Yeah.
FAU.
And we actually watched. We watched the game. We had gone over. That was the weekend, April 1st of that year, that she had decided to take the job in New Orleans.
Yep.
So we went out to celebrate, and the game was on. So we ate, tons of the best fried catfish and French fries while we watched FAU just miss it in the last minute of the game. Skipper has informed us that the Shamrock Shake, this guy knows everything. That's why I love him. You're not sure about something, ask Skipper. He should start an advice column online.
Yeah.
Do a YouTube channel.
He would be good at that.
He was at the Selma McDonald's today. All stores will have it till the end of the month. 25 cents from every sham shake goes to McDonald's house to help sick kids and families.
Oh.
So that's why
that's
they
a good idea.
That's nice.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I thought it would be good on this St. Patrick's Day to hear President Trump's thoughts on this very special occasion.
And I just wanted to wish you a very happy and highly respected St. Patrick's Day. I'm proud to announce that no president has ever had a bigger shillelagh than I do. It's the biggest and most powerful shillelagh in the history of the world. Big shamrocks, too. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Everybody's talking about it. Nobody's ever seen anything like it, but I got along very well with St. Patrick. And I told him, Pat, I said, Pat, all of the gold at the end of your rainbow, you have to give it to your favorite president, or else you're going to have a lot of problems. He said to me, we don't want problems, sir, not with you. So we made a beautiful deal. I also got along well with, you may have heard of him, Lucky the Leprechaun. And he said to me, sir, he said to me, laddie, they're after me Lucky Charms, laddie. What are we going to do about it? I said, we're not going to let them take your Lucky Charms. We're not going to do it. We're going to solve your problem. But it was the North American land whale known as Rosie O'Donnell. She was eating all of the Lucky Charms. She was eating everything in sight. I was talking to Ireland. They said, you have to take her back, sir. She's causing another potato famine, sir. There's no end in sight. She won't stop eating, sir. Please take her back. I said, we're not going to do that. We can't do that. She's your problem now. And so much for the luck of the Irish. It's very unlucky you have to deal with her, but she's your problem now. If you send her back, I said, if you send her back, we're going to tariff you 5,000% per pound. You don't want that to happen, so they're keeping her. We deported her, they're keeping her. But I hope you have a tremendous St. Patrick's Day. As they say, may your troubles be less, may your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door.
He is so good.
That was funny.
That was such a good impression.
It's one thing to do the voice, but the syntax, the rhythm.
Yes.
Well, that whole stream of consciousness thing that Trump does,
Oh,
where
yeah,
he just goes
that's
from
so funny.
one thing to the next to the next.
And I want to believe that Trump likes this guy. Didn't he point him out one time or,
I don't know.
compliment him? I think I remember that.
There's a couple
I think
guys
so.
that do the impression very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
He uses a word at the beginning of this that, believe it or not, touched my heart today. Shillelagh.
Shillelagh, yeah.
My dad worked for the city of Chicago his entire career. The city management structure was very Irish, but it didn't stop my dad from having a successful career. And they always had a thing with the electrical workers union on St. Patrick's Day, and somebody got to be the big shillelagh.
Ah, yeah.
And whoever it was, whoever got picked or voted by the membership got a limo, and everything was free for a night on the town on St. Patrick's Day.
Nice.
That's cool.
And it was right towards the end of my dad's career that he got to be the big shillelagh. And he thought it was the most amazing thing, because my dad didn't do limos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he loved having that moment. So when I heard that word, I thought back to Pops
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that he had that experience.
So you know that shillelagh was a multi-purpose tool. I mean, you could use it as a cane, but you could also use it as a whopping stick, a fighting stick.
Oh.
And so it's a very important piece of the Irishman's wardrobe to have your shillelagh, because you never know when you might need to knock some heads.
Jason.
Hey, how are you?
We're good. How are you?
I want the lady to get naked right now.
The what, huh?
Well, no. I mean, first of all, proper introductions haven't been made. You're really rushing the process here. I mean, I personally,
Oh, goodness.
I'm not on the dating market, but
Yeah.
I usually gave a woman at least one date before she had to do anything like that.
And the big question is, what's in it for her? You know?
Yeah.
What's that?
I was not impressed.
How does she get anything out of this experience being naked in front of you? I mean, there's got to be some incentives, you know? Money.
I didn't hear a whole lot of
castle,
incentivization in that phone call.
A new car? No, nothing. Not even a Reese's cup. Nothing.
No.
So just because somebody says, hey, take your clothes off, most women are going to go, no, thank you.
On the other hand, it kind of saddens me that nobody wants us to take our clothes off. It's 5:50.
Well, have mercy. We've got a lot of cars out on the road now. Folks getting off work, trying to get home. I-65 and 85 definitely busy, as well as the boulevards right now. Not really seeing any issues around the Montgomery area. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka reporting light to moderate traffic. The lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKenna Nissan. Plus, they have 0% financing on 2026 Rogue. See David for all the details. It's worth the drive. McKenna Nissan exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
For more than 50 years, the Tears family's been keeping the river region flowing with Roto-Rooter. From drain cleaning to septic repair and installation, no job's too big or too messy with a local team you can trust. So when water won't go where it's supposed to, call the hometown experts who've been serving Montgomery for over half a century. That's 272-7130. Or visit rotorooteralabama.com. And remember,
call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
The employees of Adams Drugs would like to thank you for trusting us with your health care in 2025. We look forward to serving you and your family in 2026. You will continue to enjoy the same services such as immunizations, compounding, medication therapy management, delivery service, and wellness clinics, to name a few. Looking for that perfect gift for a loved one? Visit our Emily B. gift shop and find everything from Tyler candles to scout bags. Gift wrapping is available. If you have not visited Adams Drugs and experienced the award-winning customer service, we ask you to consider us for your prescription care in 2026. We have 12 convenient locations to serve you in the river region. 8 in Montgomery, 1 in Wetumpka, Prattville, Millbrook, and Pine Level, Marbury. Please find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
This is Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. We're home to 7 radio stations at a rapidly expanding digital marketing platform, and we're looking for our next great sales professional. At Blue Water, you'll build customized campaigns that include radio and targeted digital marketing solutions. You'll prospect new clients, manage your own accounts, and work in a fast-paced, creative environment. Media or digital sales experience is a plus. Send your resume to jobs@bluewaterbroadcasting.com. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
St. Patrick's Day by the numbers. 26 billion, the number of pounds of corned beef consumed each year in the United States. 2.5 billion, the pounds of cabbage eaten along with it. 37 million, the number of Americans who claim Irish ancestry. 13 million, the number of pints of Guinness served on St. Paddy's Day. 9, the number of cities in the United States named Dublin. And 1, the number of radio stations you should listen to while wearing the green.
That would be us, of course.
Oh, yes, it would.
This show has gone by like at warp speed.
It really has.
It was the hat. That's what it was. It was the hat.
It was the head. It
Yeah,
was
it's
you.
magic.
It was you. I'm just here. I'm just running the board.
Yeah. Well, we had a good time.
I
had a
posted
good
this
time.
story because, and I'm thrilled to tell you that at last the people of New Mexico have awakened. There is a massive recall effort underway to get rid of this jackass sheriff. And of course, he's a Democrat.
Of course. Of course.
Didn't I get that from the New York Post? It was just the lead story.
Yeah.
Now it, for some reason, isn't.
It's cycled out. Yeah.
Hang on one second, please. Stand by. I don't know what.
Yeah, it was New York Post. Yeah.
Am I sharing this?
I bet
Or
if you
just
go
I'm gonna
online.
put it. Yeah, let's put it on.
Yeah, I bet if you go online and scroll a bit, you'll be able to find it.
Sheriff leading Nancy Guthrie investigation faces massive recall efforts from furious locals. He has been an embarrassment.
What are you calling about?
I've been saying this for a month at least.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way this whole thing is played out from the get-go. He's a twerp. He's totally either unqualified or incompetent
Yeah.
for a situation like this.
Yeah. Just not has not handled it properly at all. So.
Chris Nance, the sheriff in charge.
Mm-hmm.
That's a spoonerism. Of the Nancy Guthrie investigation facing a massive recall drive from locals after the Democrat embarrassed the county. And that's exactly what he is.
I'm worried about answering every phone call right now.
I understand.
Yeah.
Now, this is Erica. Okay, I'll post it.
It's the caller identified themselves as Erica, wanting to wish us a happy St. Patty's Day.
Let's, Erica.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey. I just wanted to call in and say happy St. Patty's Day.
Thank you. That
Thank
was.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was nice. Short and sweet.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Short, sweet, to the point. You know.
If I wasn't in such a festive, jolly mood.
Hello, Greg. I'm exactly who I say I am. Yes, I am. Can you believe you can trust me? Surely you can.
I don't want to bring you down, but he actually sounded more like a.
Uh,